Oh, shoot.
This is a Rick Code exclusive.
I ain't gonna knock the hustle. You know, I ain't gonna support it either. Fuck what a nigga heard. Right.
Some
You see what I'm
black
saying?
shit.
That look like something a nigga made, bro.
I ain't never really look at it.
Look at it, bro. That be look like something a nigga made, bro. Like you could pull up on Pookie and he'll get that for you.
Say, I'm gonna have to look into it. But it was a '96 on the Total Wine app. Taste.
What is it? Like
It's a Yak
Single malt.
ABK6.
It's a single malt. A single.
Single estate.
it says VSOP on there.
Yeah. I never even heard of that shit before.
Yeah.
Let's crack this bitch open and see what it do.
Yeah, damn, they got some shit that's 604 bucks. $4. God damn.
ABK?
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah.
I tried. I'm sure I won't like it. I think it's owned by a French nigga.
Yeah, say France at the bottom. But
Well, you know, all cognacs
Yeah.
got to come from France.
Yep. Found the old staple on the app. They hadn't had that bitch for a minute. So the cocktail caviar.
Oh, yeah. I genuinely noticed it. Didn't even think about the fact that we hadn't had that bitch.
Yeah, I couldn't find that shit. And then it was on the website. I might have to go on there because they got a couple flavors that they don't have in the stores.
Right.
Like a peach and another one.
Did you rinse these out?
Huh?
Did you bring these over like this?
Which one?
Did you drop these shot glasses off? Did you just rinse yours out even though you brought these shot glasses over here?
No, I washed them out, but mine still had some in it. I just rewashed it. Yeah, yours was good. So I didn't
Oh
need it.
no, I'm just asking.
Oh, okay. I said so.
Just asking.
Okay, damn. Okay, he watched me do it, motherfucker. Like,
I'm just asking
damn.
questions.
Who you cheers
Hold on,
to?
hold on.
Who the RIP?
Yeah, that's a little skeet, bro.
Bro, it's right there. Bro.
Nah, nigga, yeah, that nigga shit.
Bro, it's right there, bro. Look at it, bro. Look at the
You
cup.
can look at an angle and you can see like, wow.
Y'all really some haters, bro. Y'all don't
That's
want.
all we
Y'all don't
Yeah,
want.
just
So yeah,
Y'all
there's
never.
not much.
Y'all never want the best for a nigga. What was I finna say? Who you RIP in today?
oh shit, who? Somebody died, but I can't really remember
We
who
gotta.
it was. It was
I want to send an RIP to the little dude, man, that play on George Lopez now. His dad died. Inky Boys. You know the little dude that be doing the acting.
I
like
seen
little-
I seen
the little
a picture of that.
Yeah, the little
his dad
Hispanic
had, like,
dude that
cancer
always
or
do the
something.
acting. Yeah,
The sun?
yeah, like you know. Hold on, I'll just show you.
I never seen him before, but is he on a new George Lopez show?
You know the little You know the little dude. Him and his dad always.
Oh right, colon cancer.
Yeah,
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 36,
yeah. 35.
35, right.
Colon cancer, man. Died in hospice, bro. So
Yeah, and he had been going at it for 2
Yeah.
years.
Well, they told him that he only had 2 or
Right,
3 years to
right,
live, so
right.
it wasn't even like they wasn't really even treating it. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
It was
right,
really
right.
one of them things where they had decided, you know,
Yeah,
this is how it's finna go. You feel me?
This is what
They're like this is how it's finna go.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yep.
I want to send a big RIP out to him. Gone way too soon. Not in no like happy way, but shit, I'm just glad a nigga ain't get shot in that, man. Like at least you know what I'm saying. He got to be with his kids and shit like that. He knew what was going on. He got his business together.
Right. It wasn't like it's just a random.
Right. They family. They had their house. I mean, they had just opened up a store in Pearland and
They're from Texas?
I think so. He opened up a store in Pearland. He got his son on George Lopez. So, you know, the family ain't displaced. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, RIP to him. I can't think of is there anybody else? I don't
Kobe third anniversary was the other day.
I mean, always RIP to Kobe. You know.
Oh yeah, that was like earlier this month. I didn't even hear about that shit till like a couple weeks
What's
ago.
the dude? What's the dude? We can send a special shout. That'll be a shot. What's the dude named Tyree? Yeah, Tyree Nichols. Yeah, we could send one for him too. Especially
They did him dirty.
did him dirty, bro, for no reason, bro. And this is what I be talking about. You know what I'm saying? When we get to talking about the cops, this, that, and the third. That was 5 black dudes that did that shit. 2 a black dude.
Mason that nigga.
Bro.
Everything, bro. They use everything they had on him.
Bro.
Pretty much.
But for nothing, no, bro. It's the video, bro. They just literally hitting the nigga in handcuffs.
Mm-hmm.
So it ain't like it's like y'all. It's 5 of y'all jumping this nigga in handcuffs. He can't do that much. He's already in handcuffs.
Right.
Like it's hard to tussle with a nigga with your hands behind your back.
But I'm gonna do headbutt you to death or use my shoulders or kick
I
you.
could just move.
Yeah.
Like it's not you. Like you can't grab me.
You can't even run full
Bro,
speed with your arms behind your
bro.
back like that.
Let's keep it a bean when we talking about this shit. When your hands get cuffed, bro, it's a little quick technique. You can't do shit. I don't give a fuck how strong you is. When a nigga got his hands behind his back like that, bro, all they gotta do is put his arms behind your arms and lift them shits up. You're done. You're done. That's it. All he gotta do is lift them shits up like that. You're not gonna keep fighting. Y'all have no reason for that shit. Everybody like, damn, oh man, that's the quickest arrest I ever seen. I wonder why. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. What, like, we know why? Because the dudes is black. If it was some white boys, we would still be talking about it, this, and the third, but fuck it. The black boy thought they was white. And I've been telling niggas all day, when you lay down with pigs, you gonna get dirty.
Yeah. Oh, we were supposed to toast it up.
I thought so too.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
I ain't even hit the cheers or nothing. My fault. I was taking too long with the.
Because I don't know where the clock at.
It doesn't even count because it was a cheers thing. Interesting.
That's actually not bad.
Yeah. Had like a little sweet hint
Yeah.
to it at first. And
Yeah, it is.
it went down smooth.
Right. It is. That's not bad at all.
It got a little subtle back heat for me. A little, nothing serious, but it definitely sits in the chest a little bit. Just a nice little, hey, we're alive.
Yeah.
Yep. Let you know, hey, I'm here for you, bitch. But yeah, RIP to that dude. On a serious tip, because, man, did they do that dude in, man. They beat the shit out of that dude, man. They beat that dude worse than Rodney King, bro.
Yeah.
And that's saying something. They beat that dude worse than Rodney King, bro. And for what, bro?
And there's so many different. I've heard so many different stories.
Man,
Like
it's so much.
motives. Like the latest one I heard was. I don't, but I would like.
I do. What about keys at, bro? It's
The
so many
latest-
different videos,
Yeah, I've
bro.
seen it.
You seen that one?
Yeah.
Did you see the other one?
Yeah.
Was it one where they picked him up and the dude punched him?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Right after they picked him
Right.
up, I was like, damn, bro. Like, I looked away from my screen while I was watching
I'm saying
it.
they got so many videos.
Yeah.
Now, what's crazy about it is the 5 black dudes got
Look at
arrested, but I definitely seen a white person in the video. Definitely seen a white person in the video.
There was a 6th officer off camera, by the vehicle.
Right.
Yeah.
But again, fuck them boys. Yeah. If the justice system railroaded them, and that, hey, bro, y'all ain't had to do that shit, bro. Like, oh, some shit, dog. Like, there's no excuse for that, bro.
Yeah.
5 officers, grown men, 1 dude, bro. Y'all could have literally picked, like, even if a nigga was fighting or something, y'all could go arm, leg, bro.
Right.
It's over.
Right.
And 1 in the middle.
Right.
There's no reason for y'all, like, the shit they be, like, I be seeing them and they do that shit all the time. They be wrestling with a nigga. Bro, you're not finna sit up here and you want that nigga to wrestle with you just so you can have a reason to hit him or whatever. Because you're not about to sit up here and tell me you can't subdue a nigga with 4 of y'all. Now, if it was Terry Crews you were trying to subdue, all right, I might give you that one. Terry Crews was 6'5", about 270, like, you know what I'm saying, lifting a whole gym. Might be hard to get a corral that dude, but these regular dudes, it be skinny niggas out here y'all wrestling with. Bro, this nigga 110 pounds. What the fuck is y'all doing? Oh shit, that bitch spilling over. Got that bubbling on you. It's done. Oh yeah. Why don't you just let it bust on you? Pause. Nobody called me on it. That's crazy. Is that the apple juice makers?
It's apple cider.
Yeah. Apple grape, huh? You just push, yeah. No, just go to the other side. That's what I do. But it's a real fucked up situation, bro. Like I say, man, that's an interesting looking drink. What is that you call it?
The Lapoon.
The who?
Lapoon.
I beg your pardon? The Lapoon? That sound like a French gun. Lapoon. So, I hope they give every one of them niggas 25 years, which they not. They gonna probably get like involuntary manslaughter or something like that. Or,
Isn't 4 of them out on bail right now?
of course.
Because
That's even more crazy.
the supporters gonna every time they do that, it be a GoFundMe. Somebody they be because they love that shit.
Some white people right now.
Right.
That's like, hey,
Running that shit up, bro.
You gotta get these niggas out of there.
Niggas be posting $1 million bills. Cause the GoFundMes, yeah, they're gonna start a GoFundMe right now. In the name of justice, they gonna say. But you get something like that there, then niggas want to act shocked. That's why I say shout out to Gorgeous Dre. A lot of people don't know who that is, but real macadamian, straight from the church ass nigga. Yeah, I've seen the movie American Pimp. American Pimp. You never seen it?
I don't think so. Who in it?
Gorgeous Dre, Kenny Red.
No, I haven't seen it. It's like a documentary.
Yeah.
Kind of like Pimps Up, Hoes Down. Yeah, what was that white dude? Mr. White Folks.
Let me see. Definitely check out. If you never seen American Pimp, check that out. It was made in 1999.
Was Pimps Up, Hoes Down before that?
Yeah.
Yeah, right there.
American Pimp. Had Don Juan, Too Short, Rudy Ray Moore.
I think I might have seen that. I just didn't know what the name of it was. Because that sounds familiar.
Fillmore Slim, Kenny Red, yeah, he was in there. Gorgeous Dre. But that was just a plug on the joint, just so you could, know what that is. But the reason why I brought him up, cause so apparently, right now they are
There you go, sir.
Thanks.
Since I was a kid, so I don't even know how that shit tastes no more.
We had it for New Year's with the kids.
Yeah, that's
When we
I think
got
that's
home.
the last time I had it.
Mhm.
Was you, like when I was a kid and the nigga couldn't drink,
Right.
they gave that shit to me at my job. For, it was like a little Christmas.
So,
thing, but I didn't go back into the office till like
Right.
this year.
When we got home, they weren't gonna go to sleep until we got home. So that's when we did our little, cheer thing. And that was the last time. The little white, they had you seen the white grape too. We had got both. Cause Kiwi like the white grape, Zay like that one, the traditional whatever.
so the reason why I brought up, I dislike that very much.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like it.
It for me it's definitely a sipper, but it's a strong sipper.
Right.
Like,
But
I
yeah,
can give me a good mouth.
it don't give me what I want. Okay, you got to pause it. I had to play it back in my head. It was still going. I was like, the fuck that nigga just say? But so it's called Initiative 940. In Seattle, Gorgeous Dre got a law passed that basically holds police accountable in terms of bad shootings, et cetera, et cetera. So the legislation that he got changed basically makes it to where, so before, the only way you could prosecute a police officer in Seattle was you had to prove malice, which is akin to you got to prove what that nigga thinking.
Right, but that's gonna be very difficult to try to.
So it was like no way to prosecute it.
Right.
So they went about it, but so right now that's the only state in the United States that actually has a law that says if a police does this, your ass going to jail. The only one. Everything else is kind of subjective, public opinion. We look at it, maybe this, that, and the third. They actually got a law. Like, yep, we gonna be looking at your ass, and if you don't do this, we send your ass straight up the road. Nothing in between. So, my whole point of bringing that up is, at this point, that need to be a federal thing, and that need to be United States wide at this point. That law, and it's not like they would have to come up with some new, like, thought process or procedure. It's already on the books. Literally, all you got to do is copy what's already on the books. It's Initiative 940. If you want to go look it up, look up Initiative 940. All these states should be required to, and y'all should be pushing for, as the people, y'all should be pushing for getting at these legislators, writing them on Twitter, writing them, ballot boxing them. Yeah, we need that. And like I said, he a former pimp, and now he's a street czar for Seattle. So they literally hire him. The city of Seattle hired him to be like the spokesperson for the streets.
That's very interesting.
Like, it don't get more player than that. But yeah.
Yeah, that area in general, like they kind of progressive. You know what I'm saying? Like Seattle and like Oregon and shit.
Yeah.
Ain't they the ones that got the shit where you can like what was that where you could like do drugs or they put you in
Yes.
like rehab or
Yes,
something?
yes. So you can openly do heroin or opioids or meth, depending on the situation, because people have addictions and problems. And it's come to find out through scientific studies and shit, like overseas, they've done this and they put them in housing. You know what I'm saying? And they actually take care of them to get them back on the road. It's not like a rehab where it's just we trying to get X amount of people in to get this money. It's a profit thing. You know what I'm saying? We just want your money. And they even tell you when you get there, like, it's a 5% chance that you're going to fucking probably not make it. You're going to probably be back. You know what I'm saying? So instead of feeding the issue, let's come at it a different way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, which makes sense.
Right.
Niggas
Some
been-
people got disabilities, mental health issues, right? There's some situations where it was just a fucked up situation where they had to get themselves out of, right? There's something going on at home where they can't deal with or it's too much, so then they got to get away. And due to them being away, fall into naive things, not knowing no better.
Well, yeah, man.
Yeah, niggas been doing the same shit for a long time. It's good to see like some progressive thinking
Right,
somewhere.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
Niggas following rules from 1776 and shit.
man.
Niggas-
they not
And not
They
even
not-
questioning them.
they not following those rules for real. They follow them when the right people involved, bro.
yeah,
We just seen every law on the book get waived. We just seen police officers get pulled over drunk as a skunk, and they call somebody or take the nigga
Judges,
home.
just,
Right.
we gonna put you in a holding tank.
Right.
And we gonna take you
Yeah.
home.
Right,
Like,
right. We ain't gonna arrest you. Gonna put you in the holding tank till then you go ahead. We're matter of fact, you drive his car, I'm gonna drive it. Like
Right.
what the
Well,
fuck?
what's interesting when you see it publicly, when you see those types of individuals, it's
What's the-
always like a bribe type situation. Like, do you know who I am? You know, like every time I've seen one, it's always like, well, I'm
Right.
so and so. Like, I'm trying
Right.
to sway you without saying anything to blatantly
no,
tell you
yeah,
that,
no.
hey, let me the fuck go.
No,
You
they
know
put
what
it
I'm
right
saying?
there in your face,
And it's like,
Right.
oh, you know what I'm saying? And then this person's like, well, no, because you were actually doing this. Like,
I really
you know what
like
I'm
that
saying?
one. You just reminded me of that one where the police that pulled over that black lady in Atlanta because her tents was too dark, and I didn't know who the bitch was. Apparently, this bitch is some high-powered attorney. The host said, "Cards, cards. Give me your card. You give me your card too." It was like, "Oh no, I was no, don't worry about it. Give me your cards. This will be your last day."
yeah. And they just had
Like they
Yeah.
had pulled over, they was like, "Oh, we stopped you because of something," and it was about tents. And she was like, "You sure?" Because
Right, right,
when you first set up, you said it was. Like she was calm as a motherfucker. Like
right.
as they you can hear their voice as the bitch started talking. The more she started talking, they like, "We might
yeah.
need to leave. This is probably not the bitch to stop."
Tom, I told you not this one.
Right.
Not
She was
this
like,
car.
That's all she did. She said, "Cards? You need your cards? I need your cards. Yeah. Give me your badge number too. Yeah. You'll be hearing from me for sure."
They just got that nigga Dennis Schroeder the other day.
What happened?
Nigga got pulled over, you know what I'm saying?
What's that?
After the game. And they was trying to say it was like something wrong with his plates or something. He like, bro, like, I play for the fucking Lakers. This is not a stolen car. And they like had him outside for like 30 or 45
Where
minutes
was
in
this at?
LA.
Yeah, you know.
Like,
It's
nigga, I
done.
just played like
right.
3
But-
hours ago.
But see, that's all predicated by whoever the guy that's stopping him actually knowing who on the team per se, because everybody don't.
Yeah, everybody not a sports fan.
Right,
But
so-
shit, like,
So to him, you like, I play for the Lakers, and he like, yeah, and I got a Magic school bus. Get your dark ass out of this car, nigga. What the fuck? Well, shit, I know what the fuck this is.
and he wasn't even driving. Like, you know, he got a driver and shit. So they
Right.
really fucking with the
Oh,
driver.
wow,
But he like,
wow.
bro,
Wow.
this is my shit.
Bro, imagine if they stopped the driver and then went to the back like license and registration. Nigga,
Oh shit!
I'm not even driving this bitch.
Like,
What the fuck? I done seen it. They done did it for sure. You know?
yeah, they done did it.
Nigga,
Nigga, I
stop.
done been in the car and
Yeah.
they like license and register. Like, nigga, this
They
don't
do the
have
whole
nothing to
car.
do with me.
Nigga,
They do the whole
this
car.
is a traffic stop, bro. What the fuck? Why you need my ID, bro? I'm not in any way whipping a vehicle or anything. What the fuck is going on?
It'd be different if it smelled like weed or something in this bitch, or like
But-
he had a reason to try to get
But-
nigga. He didn't yield. You don't need my ID.
Right. Pulled pork sliders.
Oh, okay. Thought you wasn't gonna answer me because I asked you like
Well,
9
he
times.
was talking, and I didn't want to interrupt him while
I
he was
know.
telling his story. So
Fuck
I
that
was
bitch
trying to
ass
get-
nigga.
I was just saying. So,
Fuck that bitch ass
Perfect
nigga with
timing.
pulled pork sliders on the line.
hey,
I'm just playing.
it's all about timing.
But no. What was I saying? Dennis Struder, that shit happened to. I'm trying to think of who else. Man, these cops out of hand, bro. These cops is out of hand, bro. They out of hand, bro. But I'm gonna do it back in. I think Twitter topic of the week goes into this, and as much as the police out of hand, oh, these niggas is handless. Boy, snitching is at an all-time high. And when I say an all-time high, I mean music industry-wise especially. Is it even still a thing to, like, hate snitches? Like, have we reached a point in life where it's okay to snitch now? Like, I feel like we have.
So I think that's it becomes like time wise like a generational thing, right? Because there's different time frames, right? And we grew up all in the same time frame, and it was portrayed. And I mean, just from hanging out with friends, there's been certain situations that have happened amongst people when we got pulled over. Or there's things that we've had, at school and shit. You know what I'm saying? Or just being in a location somewhere, just hanging out.
I got hurt.
You know what I'm saying? Just being at a club, being at a fucking party spot, and just being questioned just because of what you look like or whatever the situation may be.
Like when a nigga Beaumont threw that chair,
Right.
bro. They called us into the office like
Well,
it
but
was
see,
like 12 niggas in that bitch.
So I hear you there, but I feel like I need to make a clarification.
Mhm.
So what y'all just described was not snitching, right? So snitching is only
Oh, no,
relevant.
that was snitching.
No, snitching is only relevant if you are, in fact, a perpetrator. Because otherwise, you're just a civilian. Like,
Well, like I said,
if a
some
nigga
of those
rob a store,
situations- yeah,
if
that's
a
what I'm
nigga
saying.
rob a store and you in the store and you tell the police, that's the nigga that did it, that's not snitching. Nigga, I was in a store trying to buy a Yoo-Hoo, and this nigga pull up with a pistol, I could have died. Like, get that nigga up off the street. Especially if you are, again, a regular civilian. Now, if you out here throwing up sets and you got QPT this and TWZ this and whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Then shortly after that, say Chi post a video, y'all ass in there telling on people you ain't even have to tell on. Boston Richie. He the newest one. These niggas making 6'9" look like a savant. Boston Richie. Did you see the video?
No, I have not.
What about,
I think I have. I think I did see that one though.
Who is
He was
Boston
sitting in
Richie?
like that little
Who's
corner
that?
in the interrogation room,
Yeah.
and he was.
Oh, I didn't know who it was, but
Okay.
I've seen.
I don't know who he was, but I seen that
Yeah,
video, like-
you said the name. I didn't know who he was, but yeah, I saw that video. Yeah,
yeah.
I was like, damn, like
so Boston Richie
where
got
the McDonald's?
bro, without the McDonald's, bro.
Well, I was, when
Bro,
they had
that's
that
what
other
that's what
one.
I'm saying. Without the McDonald's, he out here telling,
Damn.
bro.
They ain't
Boston
give you no
Richie, bro.
cigarettes.
He got stopped off for like some type of Grand Theft Auto shit. The fuck you in there talking about homicides for?
See,
They stop you by a stolen car.
See, and so then now you gotta think about who you fucking.
You not even involved in a homicide.
Yeah.
And you're not gonna be in there that long for that
Bro,
shit.
like this wasn't even nothing to like this is Grand Theft Auto. You might get fired. And I ain't saying 5 like 60 months ain't nothing. But bro, this nigga told a homicide, and I ain't saying homicide is cool and I'm not condoning that, but in a street life, street shit happens. This nigga didn't have nothing to do with said thing that happened. That's literally like, I get stopped and I'm like, hey, you know Chef Chaz sell crack. And them niggas stopped me for shoplifting at Walmart. Like, bro, what the fuck is that? What part of the game is this, dog? Damn. Like, I don't sell crack with you or nothing. Like, I was in a totally different area doing what I was doing. Like, we wasn't even in, like, the proximity of each other. Ain't like I seen this nigga. Like, you said, like, I wasn't there. Like, it wasn't like, oh, he was like,
he in the parking lot.
Right. Like, I wasn't in the car.
You can let me go. That nigga got crack.
Right.
Bruh, I wasn't in the car. I wasn't around the niggas. Like, none of that. This is just a homicide that I know about. I wasn't involved. I didn't get a nigga the gun. I didn't get no money for it. I didn't pay nobody. I wasn't a part. This is about another nigga that know another nigga shit. Like, that type of snitching. Like, it's a nigga that was sitting at the crib, the police just pulled up on that nigga like, yo, what the fuck? I just got off work. What the fuck is this?
My cousin homeboy uncle told me that he smoked him in the alley. Like, nigga, what?
Bro, that type of snitching.
In 94.
Like that type of snitching where it's like, what the fuck? Like, this shit ain't have nothing to do with Boston Richie. Like, at all. This ain't his man's or nothing. It's just a nigga that did some shit and I knew it. That is all. Like, what? Yeah, you saying a lot of people didn't see this one, but that nigga King Von, homie, TYB Feifei, he was saying, that nigga said, nigga, I would never snitch, this, that, and the third, by some shit. Like, nigga, fuck that shit, nigga, they lying on me. I'm trying to let none of his shit missing. Now he talking about some, I stole some shit from him 6 months ago, some weed and shit. This nigga steal weed out the store and crack, and I can show you a video of it. I see selling drugs in the grill. I'm not gonna show you a video of it. I can call him right now from the police station and tell him to meet him, the same guy that tell you to meet him. And I bet you will bust his ass. I'm gonna turn this off. Right now, so I can tell you. I'm gonna turn it off. Listen, I'm a real street nigga, boy. I ain't gonna tell him. That shit was just a misunderstanding. I mean, I ain't know shit. I mean, shit. It is what it is. I knew. I'm talking about I knew, but I'm talking about I ain't know it's gonna go left. That nigga said I'm a real street nigga. I ain't do no shit, bro.
You told the whole story.
Bro, that nigga said he got crack. Matter of fact, I do you one better. Look. Go get me a sandwich. Give me a big gulp from 7-Eleven.
I'll show you the video.
I'll show you the video. Look. If you give me some Blaze pizza, we could go there right now. I'll call the nigga and set it up. Right now. That ain't even snitching. At that point, you an undercover officer. That ain't even just telling. That nigga said, hey, turn the camera off. We can set it up right now. I tell you, I'll go get the nigga right now. We can go get it. You hear him, bro?
Yeah.
I'll show you where he hang out at.
Yeah. Nah, man. I can't get down with that shit.
What dig rib on?
We could go do it right now. That nigga said we could go do it right now, bro. Fuck
that nigga trying to get on as soon as possible.
That nigga said we can go do it right now, bro. Look, go put me back in the squad car. We'll go meet that nigga.
I'll show you all his spots.
Hop right on Instagram. Man, I'm a real street nigga. This, that, no, you a real rat nigga. Like, first off, talking period is suspect when it comes to the police. Everybody know the rules, even non-street niggas. I ain't got nothing to say to you. Get me my attorney. I don't got nothing to say to you. Get me my attorney. Them the rules. Whether you selling quarter brick, whole brick, half a brick, hey, Jinx.
I'll take that one.
I was trying to set him up for it. Or whether or not you work at T-Mobile, goddammit. If the people put you in the room with the metal chairs, lawyer. Everybody know that. So talking already is questionable. But how dare you get on Instagram talking like that? Like, what did you think they didn't record
fucking the table up.
You was thinking they didn't record a video? Like what? Then you see Boston Richie. They said he snitched. He posted a video counting $100,000. Nigga, nobody didn't say you was broke.
Man, get those paper towels.
They said you telling. And you said, nah, I ain't never snitched this, that, and third. I don't know what 1090 Jake vendetta was with you, but he made sure to expose you. But, again, going back to the Young Thug shit, he not alone. Nigga said, I ain't snitched. All I did was admit that YSL was a gang. The founder already did it, so why would I not do it? I'm still a real street nigga. No, nigga. Y'all niggas need to go get a job. I mean, you might as well, because ain't nobody finna do business with you anyway.
It's gonna be hard for that young man to
prosper,
to do his thing. I mean, he's still gonna have a fan base and shit, but like as far as like niggas wanting to collab with him and shit, like niggas gonna.
Boston Richie just got signed to Atlantic, I believe. So that's why I asked, is this shit even really about something? Because yeah, it's a lot of niggas that unfollow Gunna, this, that, and the third, but it's a lot of niggas that'll probably still do a collab just because he hot. Like, niggas really don't care.
Yeah.
Because the fan base don't care. Like, I wouldn't say 6ix9ine has lost any momentum or fan base since getting out.
You just don't see him as much.
Well, he can't do the trolling thing no more because, you know, that was all predicated by the gangster shit. He can't get nobody to argue with him no more. So that's why you don't see that. But he still be popping this shit or talking crazy, this, that, and the third, but he can't get nobody to argue with because we know how this story ends. I go back and forth with you. We get into some shit. You get jammed up. I'm going down the road. We know that. You're going to go home. But it got me to wondering, bro. Do you think the game has changed and snitching is okay?
Yeah. Because niggas is more for self now. You know what I'm saying? Back then, it was kind of like a team thing. And it's like, shit, nigga, I got too much to get to. Like, if y'all get me in here for a couple months or a couple years, nigga, like, my men might not be the same because I was just building my shit up.
Right.
So I'm dropping a dime on everybody, nigga.
Well, y'all know my stance. I think snitching should be illegal. I think any sorts of deals being able to be made outside of a plea deal from a defendant and a DA should be illegal. I don't think I don't believe in this stuff because it's stupid, right? Sammy the Bull Gravano murdered 19 people, snitched on John Gotti and got immunity. And they know he killed 19 niggas.
Right.
At least.
Yeah.
At least.
At least.
At minimum, 19 niggas. That's the nigga.
That might have been a good year for that nigga.
Right. You know, that's the nigga that y'all did to deal with because y'all want another nigga that bad.
Yeah.
But snitching is a part of the game because police don't really do their job. Ever since snitching came out, police ain't did their job. Police ain't did their job since 1970. Because that's when the RICO Act got signed. See, cause before that, it wasn't no snitching. Right? One of the mob members get caught, they pop you for a bank robbery, you okay, you go do your 2 years, your 10 years. Once they put that RICO in place, that shit said, we give you 99 to life. That's when niggas start moving different. That's when it started being like, my fault, I was just replying to Paris. I think she want to pull up film. But after 1970, they started getting a little handsy with the deals. And then it just kept on going. Snowball, 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 snowball. To the point now, you know, a lot of these police just pop a nigga on some petty shit just to hold them. They said 1 in every 12 people, at least in the black community, is a confidential informant.
Damn.
When it comes to the crime.
You know, and I can believe that because you hear in documentaries and different stories where all these motherfuckers be straight informants, and it's like, damn, like what? Like you and you and you, and it's like what?
Why did Bulger was an informant?
Right.
And he was a boss.
It's just like what?
And he was a boss.
Oh yeah, they let you. You know,
You gotta
get a
play
couple
the game,
people
right,
that
right.
hey, you can go
And then
in,
you can go ahead.
you can make your money, you can do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Throw a couple people every now and then.
Yep.
Take this nigga out every now and then.
They show it in the movies. You know what I'm saying? The perfect when they do the documentaries of different shit. You know what I'm saying? And then when they do the, you know, different people's take on it and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, because we need somebody in this world that can give us some insight on how this shit move. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
And we'll let you play ball. We'll let you do your thing and for a little bit, you know.
Just don't fuck up, man. Don't make
Right.
us look stupid. 'Cause
Right,
if
right,
you do,
right.
Don't put us in the
In harm's way, we don't know nothing. We
Right.
don't, you know what I'm saying? But that's what's really sad about the game when you, even at the highest levels of certain things, it's there. Like there is no, like you built a corporation around, you know, this one belief of something, right? Whatever it is, y'all hold true to this motherfucker, right? Until one motherfucker. Now, in the meantime of the story, like you done had people taken out, you know what I'm saying? People have been silenced because certain things can't be said or whatever. So it's like you, for me personally, you know what you signed up for, right? It's just that simple. It's just that simple. Cutthroat. But I don't enforce any of that because that's not my idea of things like that.
what?
If
It's not your idea to snitch.
yeah, because we talked about earlier, when it comes to all these situations that I've been in, and I'm not saying like they're fucking crazy high profile, I'm not saying that, but the situations that I've been amongst the people that I've been around, I'll take my fucking responsibility, but when it comes to anybody else around me, I have no idea what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's a friend because, you know, we're here, but
Bro,
I don't know nothing about nothing.
I personally,
I don't know shit.
and I'm not trying to sound like no thuggish, ruggish bone, hard or no shit like that. I just can't. I can't see a scenario where I'm gonna tell it's some shit where I know I did some shit. Now, if it's one of them shit, if it's like, so my partner had a situation one time. I don't know if I told this on here, but if I did, forgive me. I'm just recounting, going through it. But when I was in college, I had a homie that was from Georgia, Atlanta specifically, and he had a cousin that was using his credit card and address in Atlanta, his name and shit, on Craigslist to sell shit. But when the people would come, he would rob them.
Oh.
But of course, the people don't know who he is.
Right.
And all they got is the Craigslist info.
Right.
So essentially, this nigga's a ghost in the scenario.
Right.
To the point where my homie ended up getting arrested in class.
Wow.
In Louisiana. And extradited back to Georgia behind the shit. And his cousin told him, man up and do the time.
Yeah,
10 years. He said, man up and do it.
In that situation, I don't see any snitching. I don't know what you talking about, bro. I have no affiliation with any of this. So what you talking about? All the information that you're giving me is what all I'm learning now. So I what do you want me to do? I have no. I wasn't even aware of the situation.
Him
So
to man up and do the time.
no, fuck off. Like so
when I get out this bitch, nigga,
No,
I'm a man up.
No.
And you get in the race, nigga.
Like what?
Like, man up and do the time. That's what he told him.
No.
He told him, man up and do the time.
But
I don't know what's going on.
how did that how did that come about? Like, okay, so like if the individual was like, you know, like you found out, right? Like you get pulled out of class and you find out all this information. Like where did the cousin contact the other individual to say, man,
No, my partner in jail, he called the nigga. Cause he know and he putting two and two together.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
He's putting like,
Yeah, so that was the call
like,
that
oh, y'all got, cause like, this
Right,
is like, this is
okay,
back. I
okay.
graduated in 2011, so
Okay.
this had to be before that. You understand? Because I wasn't even about to graduate or anything. So this had to be like 08, 09 type of shit. You understand? Like, this is no Ring cameras. There's no, you see what I'm saying? Craigslist is, I mean, it's
Right.
you know what I mean? This is back page for wash machine. You understand? This is it's Craigslist. Like,
Right.
Niggas was on that shit
you
back
feel
in the
me?
day.
It's Craigslist, bro. Like,
Cause out here niggas was
You could
acting like
post
they
an
was selling
ad.
cars
Right.
and robbing niggas.
right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You could post an ad about
Right.
anything,
Right.
include selling ass
Right.
on
Right.
Craigslist.
Right. Show up to the hotel
They got it
motel.
right. They got a
Fucking
section for
bow.
right. And they rob a nigga there.
Yup. Come in.
It was a hundred
hit the
scenario.
lights.
Like it wasn't like this scenario was unique or that nigga was like, no, that was the jug at the time. It was
Right.
like that's why Craigslist kind of
Faded.
fell off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because people, it became unsafe for the most part to use Craigslist. They didn't have no quality assurance checking. You know what I mean? Like whatever. Like boom. Like you buy a shoebox, you think it's some Jordans in there. They got bricks in that bitch. And ain't no return policy, brother. You now own some Jordan bricks. That's what you own. You own that. You can't write. Ain't no calling. Ain't no Craigslist. Ain't no hotline number for Craigslist, nigga.
Yeah.
Like, we're sorry that they happened to you. Go be smarter with your money. Like, this isn't eBay. There's no, you know what I'm saying? There's no purchase of guarantees or,
Right. Controlled
Right.
situation.
you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's not that hard to see the play, right? Like, nigga using his info. But, again, from a police standpoint, that's your man, your cousin, right? The description might match. You get me?
Right.
See, both of us tall and dark. And if they that vague with the description, You already got my name and shit. The only way that you gonna be able to not get me is what? Put me in the lineup. But of course, I had the shiesty mask on. Oh, you know I'm a black dude. That's all you know. So when they come and put me, it's like, nah, I ain't do that shit. Yeah. Where we heard that before? Oh, I don't know. Everywhere we arrest a nigga. You see what I'm saying? It's just one of the scenarios. Like, as crazy as it sounds, it's like, well, what's the police incentive to not? Like, you got an alibi for, you get me? Like, okay, boom. Nah, I was in my room on that day. Who could confirm that?
Nobody. You out of there.
You see what I'm saying? Like, it's unfortunate. Who can confirm that?
Right.
Nobody can corroborate the shit. It's just you saying that you was in your dorm and not in Atlanta apparently, right?
What was your idea of putting that in there?
But
Putting what?
also
Is that
Midori?
yeah.
It's the recipe.
No, I got you, but I noticed that it's at half cup, right?
slide me them sliders. I'm gonna try that bitch. But also you got to keep in mind that
I noticed you drank it down halfway, right? So what?
No, it was like a little puddle from like the ice and the water.
also you
So
got
you already drank all it all.
Yeah.
Okay, so what else did you just put in there?
I put this. I put the Midori.
So you just made the drink again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Splash of
Okay.
lime juice.
The reason why, because it looked like to me like you had drank it halfway, and then you had added the Midori in for like a.
Oh, no,
I
I
guess
put
I was
that-
wondering like if you were trying to make it like a different taste. So then I was wondering like, that's what I was thinking. But yeah, you're making a whole new drink. I dig it. I got you.
you done?
Right.
You finished?
Finish with what?
Your conversation about the drink.
Yeah.
Can we get back on subject?
Of course. Of course. This is what we do, right? This is I mean, we 92 episodes. You acting brand new every episode. We getting real old. I mean, like you supposed to flow with the thing. Like if you see the play, then why are you acting brand new? You know what I'm saying? Like it come.
I do this too.
You know, exactly. That's why I just be like, just flow.
All of it goes. But
Right, because you could have just picked right back up, and we would have just fell right back into it. And been boom, boom, boom.
no, I did it on purpose. But what else was I say? Damn it.
Ah.
I did that shit on purpose. Oh, they arrested him because your name and everything is on it. So
Right.
at the bare minimum, you're connected to it. Right? It's like if a nigga use your account to wire fraud checks. Like,
Right.
you're not the nigga, but your name is on the business.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we coming to get you, boy. Yeah, I told that nigga do 10 years. You know what I told that nigga? Boy, you better tell it. First thing I told that nigga, boy, you better tell it.
Again, not all families fucking. You know what I'm saying?
But again, right. I
Yeah,
don't consider that.
Because here we go again.
The
There's
dime is about to get dropped, bro.
Bro, I don't consider that snitching because again, this is
I wasn't even
Now,
aware. So
right.
now you're
right.
putting me in the
right.
situation
You're using my info on some back end
against
shit, or
my
using right.
will.
It's like you using my reputation on some shit to get fronted some bricks, and then
Right,
you run
right.
off on the. Now they looking
Right,
like, nah,
right,
bro.
Right.
Go
and
kill that nigga.
You
Right.
and that motherfucker is done. Now.
Right.
And what are you gonna do about it?
Right.
What are you gonna do about
No,
it? There's nothing you can do
I'm
about
beating
it.
with the plug like, no, yeah, y'all need to kill that nigga.
Yep.
Y'all watch BMF? the show?
I have not. I'm always those type of person where I like to wait until it goes because it's the popular thing, and I wait until it's completely finished because I hear certain things just because of the feed, or y'all talk about it, right? Of seeing it, right? And so then it's like, okay, well, if it's that good, I need to wait because I be getting fucking into that shit. That shit be crazy. It's just I don't want to end it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
binge that motherfucker.
Right. So I don't consider that again to be snitching because I'm not saying he a good boy, but he not no street nigga. One.
Right. So it doesn't even
So-
qualify in that same realm.
Right. As a street nigga, you can't be talking to the people. But I would be inclined to say, depending on the scenario, I'm kind of okay with a street nigga. Like a scenario where I didn't have nothing to do with it. Like I'm a street nigga. I really get my shit off, but I didn't have nothing to do with this. And you're like, take that charge for me.
Oh, that's you disrespecting the game then. Now, and like, what's the point of you being? What's
Yeah.
the point of you even doing whatever you're doing and not upholding what it is to
Well,
do?
you know,
these things?
they got that thing. You know, they got that where, you're supposed to hold your nigga down. Air quote. You know, I'm asking, the question is snitching good now or cool now? Because to me, I don't condone snitching, right? I don't at all. But I also don't get that scenario I just posed, right? Chris went to rob a bank. They picked me up about it. Street calls say I can't say nothing.
I wasn't aware.
So now
that
I'm gonna
any
be
of this
doing
happened.
15 years because I'm a real nigga and I know who did it, but I ain't finna tell who did it because I can't miss my chance out here to be a real nigga.
In 15 years, the streets gonna love me. It's really
No,
gonna
that
be like
doesn't
12 or
play out in
13
that
because I ain't
situation,
doing the whole
no.
thing.
Right.
I'll be back.
Now-
No, nigga.
If that's your clique, you know what I'm saying? We all in the clique, and that's something we agree to, fine, right? But there's scenarios where niggas be getting caught up in shit they didn't even know about. For example, right? A nigga, I seen one thing where a nigga picked a nigga up from jail in a stolen car. Real shit. Real shit. Real shit. Listen, I'm telling you what I know.
Oh,
Real shit. Right? I done seen niggas a nigga went and put in some work. You feel me? And go pick a nigga up. Different whip, same gun. Get stopped, get jammed up.
That happened to somebody in high
Right.
school that we know.
Police asking who gun it is.
It fucked up something that he had going on at one point. I think he had like a scholarship or something. Because I think people were like, "Oh shit!" Like, because he was just in the car and didn't
Right.
know that this.
He
was in
didn't
there,
know,
and
right.
because of the
Didn't even know.
situation, it screwed him over.
Did that niggas ain't even tell him. They never told him.
Unless I heard a different story.
Yeah, niggas
I
ain't
don't
even tell him.
remember.
Bro, niggas don't even be telling these niggas. So these niggas is like, and it happens, like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Right,
The gun dirty. That bitch got 4 bodies on it.
right.
Was that senior year?
No. This was a class above us.
Oh.
That's, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about?
yeah.
Okay.
Yo. This shit like this shit I be saying. I know I ain't making it up. I know I'm not making it up. Yeah.
Like whoa. Like,
I already knew I'm not making it up because I know what I'm talking about.
Whoa.
Ain't unique, right? Like especially not in the hood, cause niggas do this shit all the time, bro. Like nigga, like I said, nigga get stopped. Who gun it is? Ain't nobody talking. Over y'all getting charged with possession. Nigga telling you, hey, bro, just go, like, this your first time, so go on, just take that for me. Bro, I wasn't even in on this shit. And I could see it, right? If niggas was gonna hold niggas down, boy gonna do 10 years, a nigga ain't put $10 on a nigga J-Pay.
We can hold it down out here till you get back.
Right. And fucking this nigga gal.
Right.
Hard.
Right.
Hard. Out here knocking the bottom out your bitch.
Yep.
Eating all your kids' fruit snacks.
Yep.
I ain't even put $10 on the J-Pay.
Yep.
And you out here doing 10 years behind a nigga.
Yep.
Cause you keep it like, that's why I say, not advocating snitching. I don't know what I'm advocating, really. I'm just saying that shit sounds stupid to me. I don't want to say nigga like Chantel, because like I say, well, it's street niggas, and y'all street, I feel like they kind of changed the dynamic a little bit, right? But, like I said, the only thing I can say here, this shit sounds stupid to me, man. Very stupid to me, man. Like, I ain't hit no lick with you or nothing. I just got in the car. The car got stopped. Now I'm going up the road. You didn't give me no information to make this decision. Like, we did, you know what I'm saying? We did it if I know I'm riding dirt. Like I said, bro, I picked the nigga up in a stolen car in front of the police station, bro. Made a couple blocks. Whoop, whoop. They surrounding that bitch. Cause the car report stolen. Nigga just got out of jail, bro. You know I ain't had nothing to do with.
You're going to a place that is surrounded by police officers, and you're picking up somebody that's just released. You
Well,
don't think...
no, they didn't catch him at the police, but it was.
Well, what I'm saying is, you're thinking to, if they know that they're releasing somebody,
Right.
they have to know that somebody's coming to pick them up.
Right.
Right. So if you know that somebody's picking you up, you don't think that they might run the plates when you show up? They might do a prior.
I mean,
you know
they could, but that ain't what happened. What happened was,
right.
nigga was driving, you know,
Right.
like, nigga leaving 201 Popular, get a couple blocks, and the police did hit the plate. Whoop, whoop.
See, that's
Nigga
what I'm
looking
saying.
around
Like, what?
and shit, and it's like, bruh, I ain't know nothing about that.
Right.
Y'all know, I ain't know nothing about that. I just got out of jail, bro. I couldn't have stole this car, bro.
Right. You got me on fucking papers at this time, signing out.
Like, I wasn't even when the car got reported stolen, but I just got out of jail. Ain't no sympathy for a broke nigga. Ain't no sympathy for no nigga, no convict either.
Right.
You better have
That's
some
a
paper.
revolving door.
Right.
They trying to get you right back in because they trying to get that money.
Right.
Because you a fucking dollar sign to them. You worth 40, 50,000, 60,000 a year.
You just seen the nigga little TJ. Now that little nigga dumb though. That nigga got 2 gun charges in a week in New York.
Never been to New York. I know a couple people that are from there, and I've always heard that
In New
gun
York,
laws in New York,
they got a gun
big,
law.
just
They got the
no,
shit
no.
be everywhere in New York. They got signs everywhere that say possession of a firearm
Right.
unlawfully, prosecution, minimum 5-year
Yep.
sentence.
Yep.
And you got caught twice in the same fucking week.
Yeah, you're done, son.
Nigga Plaxico shot himself and got 2 years.
Cause they don't play.
What? Damn.
Yeah,
They
that
don't
nigga,
Damn.
that nigga had his gun in the club. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
No
because
slipped,
yeah.
and then
shot him in the leg.
Shot himself in the leg.
And they put that nigga in prison for 2 years.
Wow.
Like it's a 5-year sentence, you probably gonna do 3.
Yeah.
But when you get caught with 2 in the same week, they probably gonna give you 10.
Nah,
Unless
bro. Nah.
little TJ knows some people. And what they do,
bro.
you get where I'm going?
Yeah.
Which
bro.
I presume that's what's gonna happen. Especially given the climate that we in. And he from New York. They full of rats. No pun intended.
Large population. Close quarters.
Yeah, no,
It's been a go in New York to snitch on a nigga.
Yeah, Bobby Smurder and his homie is the only niggas that.
Right.
Bobby Smurder ain't did no music in a minute that was like lit that I heard or nothing. But every time I see Smurder, I'm gonna watch the video, I'm gonna play the song, whatever it is, just cause he really one of the last ones left, nigga. Like he really took more time so his nigga could get less time.
Right.
To split the difference.
Right. I'm already in this bitch. Just go ahead and do what we need to do to get
Just
it.
add it to my shit,
Right.
and I'll
Right.
that way he can get out early.
Yep.
Yeah, and it wasn't even that much more, that big of a time
Right,
difference
right,
between when they
right.
got out either.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But
So,
it once again, the little.
Right.
yeah.
Right. It's that little difference of like, you know what? I'm in here with you. Fucking, I get it. I understand. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm saying because
from
what-
my personal opinion,
what
when it
I'm
comes to
getting at,
that.
I'm saying when the shit first hit, he could have told it and been home.
Right.
But
Right.
that's the difference though, because these is niggas you know you did dirt with.
Right.
So
You know
like
what
I
you
said,
signed up
from a
for.
street nigga standpoint,
Just what it
I'm
is.
not saying a nigga should like take the time. Like in some scenarios, it behooves one, right? Like we get stopped. I ain't got no charges on me. You got 2 priors. It's probably better that I take the charge for us. Because you gonna get the 3 strikes if we in Cali. I'ma just get the first charge. They might charge me with a Class A felony. Or a Class D or Class C, whatever.
How they go about
You know
that
what I'm
shit,
saying?
because-
Right. Whichever way they system set up
Right.
for, you know what I mean?
Right.
So I get that. But if we wasn't doing dirt like that together,
Yeah.
What you talking for?
all that hold me down shit,
You at the crib chilling and shit, and then all of a
Right.
sudden niggas storming in your shit. Cause the nigga that you don't even know heard about some shit.
bro. All that hold me down shit, bro. That shit's hilarious. That nigga Boston Richie was telling on a nigga that this nigga stole a car and was talking about a homicide. Grand Theft Auto can't be more than 5 years. Unless you stole a car with a nigga in it and had a gun on him or something. What you did? You just stealing cars. Park car, jack car. You jack a car, nigga. That ain't that. Did they even ask that nigga about that shit?
I mean, if you still in cars, I don't know why you would be in an interrogation room, period, unless you like, hey, man, I gotta get this shit off my chest. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because normally they'll put you in, you gotta go
Right.
through. You don't have to go, nigga, we
No.
knew you did this shit.
Right.
Like,
Right.
we caught you doing it.
Right.
You're
Right.
here.
Right.
Well, so from what I understand, they caught him on the Grand Theft Auto because they did want to ask him about the homicide. That's why he was in the interrogation room.
See.
I can see that. I get it.
But again,
I thought he was like, hey, man, I got some information
Right.
that y'all
Right.
can
Right.
use.
Right.
Get me out of this cell.
Right.
either way though, I don't know shit. Y'all already got me on my shit. One thing I just can't condone is helping police officers do their job.
Nah.
I don't know nothing about nothing. Get to work, nigga. Get to work. All that CSI shit y'all be showing us, go do some of that shit. Figure it out. Go trace the bullet trajectory. I don't know what happened, nigga. I'm sorry, officer. I'm of no use to you. I cannot help. I wish I could, but I cannot. Shoo. Send me back to my cell, please. Hey, yo, Dip. Yep. Let's go. Thank you for your time, officer. I ain't even got to be rude with, bro, I don't know nothing. I wish I would be doing all this, that, and the third. Get jammed up and then help you do your job. For why though?
Thou.
For why though? I see, bruh. I done seen niggas tell on niggas and still get life. You didn't want the death penalty?
I got that taken off the table.
Yeah.
I got that taken off.
Bro.
I'm
You know what I'm
good
saying?
now.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like, what?
It's a
But-
nigga named
I could do about 60 or 70 in here.
Nigga, but you still gonna, Grand Reaper still gonna be there.
No, nigga.
Done deal.
Inject me, nigga. I'm not doing no fucking 70 years. Fuck y'all. It's my time.
And then they hit you with the fuckery a lot of times when you hear the different cases where they be like, okay, because some people be like, okay, well, I'm okay with it. I understand. We'll go ahead and go with this. And the judge be like, nah.
Bro.
You're going to get this.
It's a nigga-
It's
I'm
like,
trying to
what?
elevate myself.
Right.
Y'all niggas coming here with this bullshit. Like,
right.
It's a nigga named
Yep.
it's a nigga named Gregory Rabbit Stewart. He the one that killed not Joseph, Magnolia Shorty. From New Orleans, the bounce
I know what
girl.
you're talking about.
This nigga
She got killed after Soulja
Right.
Slim, right?
right.
Yeah.
And she got shot up because she was in a car with a nigga that they was trying to shoot up.
She was on Cash Money.
I don't think she was on Cash Money, but she's definitely she was heavy in New Orleans with the bounce music. The bounce biggity bounce. Yeah, like that, you know.
Heard the style and how it go.
He confessed to 14 murders. Snitched on all his partners to get 4 life sentences.
You just made your time worse. Because now you on document fucking as a snitch and you in this bitch.
No, but
You know what I'm
he
saying?
didn't want the
Like-
death penalty. Bruh, this nigga was out here killing niggas OD, bro. That nigga was telling a story on the stand. I was listening to it. This is straight from the court docket. Them niggas went and slid on some niggas, bruh. And baked the nigga. They driving to the other side of town, go dump shit off, lay low.
Mm-hmm.
On the way, he see another nigga that his op. And the only reason that nigga didn't die was because he just used all his bullets killing this nigga. I'm talking OD with the killing.
Mm-hmm.
This nigga was murking niggas, bro. Like, murking niggas, bro. Like, beefing with that nigga was suicide. Like, them niggas was killing niggas for fun. For real. Nigga face shot niggas with 410 gauge pistols.
Shit. Damn.
You know the pistol, the judge.
Uh-huh.
One that shoot the 410 shotgun shit.
Yes.
Face shot niggas with
That's
shotgun
what I was
shells,
like,
bro.
what the fuck? I'm very familiar with that motherfucker. That is crazy.
4 life sentences. He telling them niggas they ain't even catch. Testifying. Straight up. On the stand. Right there. Look at him.
Wow.
Nigga wasn't even on trial, bro. He wasn't even in the indictment. Just to get off the... When you doing shit like that, bro, you gotta go out in a blaze of glory. The fuck you
That's
living
the reason
for?
you did it, nigga.
Right, like what the fuck is you trying to live for now? Now you love life?
Crazy.
Bro, I wish I would go into a district attorney office and them niggas tell me what you know. I'll get you 4 life sentences. Shoo. Send me back to my cell.
It's like, what?
Also, DA, you can eat a motherfucking dick. What? Like, what? What kind of deal is that?
Right. That's what I'm saying.
These
Like,
niggas be like, that's what makes it so crazy. Cause now, bro, like the Young Thug situation, bro, nigga snitched on Thug to get 30 years probation.
yeah.
Boy, you just put a mortgage on your life.
You better not slip up one time, nigga.
Right.
Bro, you a street nigga, bro. Probably already a convicted felon. All it takes is you being in a proximity with another convicted felon, and that probation is done.
Yeah.
Right.
But they gonna cut 15 if you tell on Thug. Okay, that's still 15 years probation. Anything to be in the free world, I guess, huh? Even though y'all was running around shooting police in the chest 6 times and shit. What's the point? I really just don't get it, bro. Like, when it comes to the shit, I just don't understand the full why, bro. Like, the why or the what behind it, I can't say. I personally won't say it's okay. I feel like I will say that there's a lot of scenarios that, as far as the black community, we act like aren't a thing. That, you know what I'm saying, that we don't properly address is what I'll say. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit that we could handle a different way, right? But I am in no way, shape, or form condoning that shit Charleston White be talking about.
You hit these with something? Like a little sauce or like a little.
So it was a pork butt shoulder. Fucking, I've been cooking since.
I was just talking about.
Oh, those are just pickled onions. Pickled onions. Nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? You've had pickled onions before, yeah? Yeah? He doesn't condone anything Charleston White says, but he made a reference to the pickled onions. So, fall back into line, sir.
You finished?
I just wanted to know what I was eating, nigga.
Okay. I'm just checking. My fault. I mean, my fault. Don't let me get in your way. I'm just doing a podcast. Don't mind me. I'm just doing a podcast.
It's all a part of that.
I'm just fucking with you, bro. No, I don't condone anything Charleston White says. Like, well, I won't say anything. He says some trill shit sometimes. I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying? But even a broken clock is right 2 times a day. Even a garbage can get a steak. You understand? So that ain't gonna make me jump on the Charleston White bandwagon with the shit. But yeah, no. Fuck Charleston White, cause that nigga be on some other shit. That nigga talk about, like, the shit that nigga be talking about be stupid as hell on cool, cause it's like, okay. I hate the self-righteous individuals because they never all the way there. Charleston White live in Texas, correct?
Yep.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me know something. Is weed legal in Texas?
Nope.
Have I seen Charleston White smoking a blunt? Oh, I have. Huh? Do he know that the person that he buying that weed from is a wait? Do he know that he's no wait? What he smoking? Do he know? Wait.
There's a. Did you? I showed you the video where he's in. With the public when they have the situation. I forgot what
Right.
it's called, but he was like, Fort Worth PD told him that it was okay for him to do this. Just tell so and so that you can't do this. Like he was. I showed you the video. I think in the car where he was just talking about like all this shit that was going on within the PD at this time and what was going on, and it was just like
I don't remember the video, but I can believe it. Cause Charleston, but that's that nut ass shit I'm talking about right there, right? Cause this the same nigga that be like, tell it, fuck gangbangers. I showed y'all the video with him at Mob James. He disrespected Mob James, dead brother, gang banging, this, that, and the third. He hate all these niggas. He telling it, this, that, and the third. He calling police on rappers and shit like that. You smoking weed.
Yeah.
And even if you're not doing it, right? Even if you're not doing that, right? Even if you don't smoke weed, none of that. When you niggas file your taxes, you said everything that you filed on your taxes got a receipt for it? Everything?
mm-hmm.
Every dime, dollar cent, right? Every one of them. Might be estimated a little bit. Right? I may have averaged about $240 on the lights. I may, you know that type of shit. But that's a crime. If you need help, it's called tax fraud.
Mm-hmm.
Should we be calling the police on these niggas? Or is it just gang banging? We don't like the Crips, right? But we love the weed, man. You gotta pick a side. Okay, get to the part. Okay. Snitching is a abomination to our society, and it make everything weak, and it make it not even cool to be a gangster and shit.
I remember being given permission by the Fort Worth Police Department to sell marijuana in this city. I had a meeting with Deputy Chief Dean, and he instructed us. He said, Charleston, I don't want any hard drugs down there. I want you to tell the old man that I don't want to hear anything about he can't stop it. So we sold weed forever. So I never applied for any federal grant money, right? So I never needed you guys to help me feed children. I went to the streets, we sold drugs, we got the whores coming out of Tenny Road, whatever we needed to do to keep you guys out of our business. So when I get a call from Officer Charles Rogers and say, hey, can you help me get some guys that will volunteer to come into the middle school? I'm already know you guys are going to play politics, right? Because I infiltrated your police department and stole a lot of information. And so you guys try to keep me out of things, but the community keeps doing. When you guys push me down, this is what the community does. They push me right back in front of y'all faces. Now I have a national audience. So let me tell you about Officer Rogers. I was in a strip club one night, and Officer Rogers, I contacted the NAACP president. I contacted U.S. Department of Homeland Security Special Agent Keith Owens for the Human Trafficking
The
Division.
fuck am I watching?
And I called Charles Rogers about 1 o'clock
This
in
shit
the
is
morning.
ridiculous.
Music
Right.
playing.
This nigga telling on the niggas he tell to.
Right.
The fuck is it?
Right.
I again I said I don't
It's
endorse anything Charleston White he got it, man. He can have it, man. That's not my ministry, bro. I'm not a Charleston White fan, nor am I a supporter of his mantra or ideology. Like I said,
Wow.
does he say
That
something?
nigga was humping a bed a couple weeks ago,
Like,
nigga.
what?
No, this is the same nigga that was on live though, talking
Oh
about
my goodness.
he was they used to run trains and rape bitches.
Mm-hmm. I remember that video.
It's just fucking.
This is why you see what I'm saying. I can't respect. These are the,
Right.
like I said, that self-righteousness, all of this shit, it go out the window. I hate.
He like that Andrew Tate.
I
nigga.
hate. Well, not exactly like
Because that
Andrew Tate.
nigga saying kind of some similar shit.
Oh,
Well, I'm about to say,
Women shouldn't be
no,
putting themselves in
no,
positions
he's
to.
two different levels
That's
of
not
money
the same.
type situations.
Oh yeah, I
of-
definitely get the money situation.
know what I'm
No,
saying?
well, no, but
And-
that's
and
not. But
with-
that's not. But what you just
they-
described is not the same as what
because
Charleston White
he's
was saying.
in
Charles White was
in-
saying we used to like
in-
fuck a bitch, and I'd be running a train on it, and then my partner will slide in with the lights off and start fucking the bitch. That's
Mhm.
literally something different. He said they should be putting themselves in position. I'm not trying to get into an Andrew Tate.
no.
Yeah, I'm not
debacle.
either,
Yeah.
I mean, even though we could, but I'm not trying to get into an Andrew Tate debacle. But like I said, man, the general sentiment about snitching, man, in our community is that you don't tell the tale. We don't fuck with the police, but unfortunately, we do. So all I can tell these criminals out here, man, is look, bro. 3 people could keep a secret if 2 of them dead. Best advice I could give you. 3 people could keep a secret if 2 of them dead.
That's what I was saying earlier. Things happen.
Hey, man.
because-
You got to do that dirt by yourself, my guy,
Mhm.
for multiple reasons. First off, that RICO law ain't playing with you niggas. It is secondly, it's actually easier to get away with shit than people think. I am not an advocate for crime, nor is this a space that that is a proponent of perpetuating criminal activity.
Not
However,
at all.
statistically speaking, it is much easier to get away with stuff when you do it by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, you find that out later on. When
If
the
you gonna
motherfuckers get
sell
caught.
your dope, bro, go find you a plug, re-up, disperse to who you disperse with, and disappear.
Yep.
Ain't no clicking up, going to the club with niggas. We not throwing no bread. It's just, no, I don't know this nigga. He don't know me. Listen, I whip around. It's a few niggas know me, man.
I learned that when that nigga Beaumont threw that chair, bro. We in the cafeteria in the morning. We sitting up against the wall and shit, man. It's a little dude sitting by himself. I think everybody bet him $1 that he wouldn't throw the chair because he was like, man, I'm gonna throw this chair at this nigga. We was like, nigga, we bet you $1 that you won't do it. Nigga, get up, throw the chair.
Niggas was going through some hard times. What the fuck? I'm not throwing nothing at nobody for one
I don't
single.
condone any of these
But he
actions.
was one of them
at
niggas that
all.
would
I do
instigate shit. You
I
know
do
what I'm
not
saying? Like he'd
condone-
start the shit himself, and then we would be like, "Nigga, you not supposed to do that," and then he would fucking do it. And then I think the nigga collected like $3 out of the $12 that he could have got, bro. But they call us all.
$3. I'm sorry. Go ahead. You right.
They call us in the room and shit. You know what I'm saying? We all sitting at this long ass table in a room that we didn't even know was in the school. And they like, hey, we know one of y'all threw the chair, blah, blah, blah. And we like, we don't know, blah, blah, blah. They start getting us all individually. And that's when the shit turned. And this nigga, that nigga got sent to alternative school and shit, bro. Like, but we was all like, nigga, we didn't throw the chair, so we didn't have to say nothing. But we kind of figured out who dropped the dime based off how everybody was moving afterwards.
Mhm.
Changed a whole lot of shit in the crew. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro. Hey, these niggas done did worse, bro. Like I said, man, we can get off it. You know, we got other subjects to talk about, but I just wanted to take a minute to shine a spotlight, as my boy Jay Prince would say, on these rats and roaches.
Cheese eaters,
Ugh.
as Soldier Slim would say.
You know, right? These unscrupulous characters. Because again, I can't back a nigga doing dirt and then snitching on another nigga. Look, you played the game, bro. You know what it is. Either you win or you lose.
No different when you go to that casino. You put
Right.
that money in there, put them chips on the table. It's the same shit.
Right.
You know that there's a good
You
chance
bet it
that
all
this
on
is
black.
gonna happen.
And it hit red, KO ass home.
Right. Right.
You know what you came in for. You know what you did. The fuck you snitching on a nigga for, bro? What is that? Like, what is that? Like, just to be outside? Like, if you was that concerned about being outside, why the fuck was you doing crime in the first place?
Right.
That's a nigga that turned the game off when they losing.
Right.
They just lose. Man, fuck this shit.
That's always been my thought process. If you were that serious about being outside, why the fuck is you involved with what you involved in?
Right.
If you love being out here is that bad, then why you even involved? A surefire way for you to not have to snitch on a nigga, go get you a job at McDonald's.
Don't have to worry about
It
that.
don't pay worth for shit, but it ain't illegal.
Your
Yeah.
time will be occupied somewhere else.
You was just moving, doing it big.
Right,
You done snitched on you the main nigga.
right, bro.
Now you got to go out here and be the regular, basic dude,
Bro, and that's what
that
we
you
blow.
hope don't nobody
Bro,
take out
that's
because you
what we-
don't longer have money, nigga.
Bro,
Right.
that would be blowing me the most because niggas do all that shit just to get knocked, go to jail, and come out and do some shit they could have did before they went to damn jail.
Right. Right.
Nigga sell drugs for 15 years, get popped, do 25, come out and go be a construction worker. Why wasn't the fuck you contracted before?
Well, a lot of them do not saying all, but you know, just from what they put out, some of these people are just due to their situations, right? And it's just the fast money. It's just, you know, I gotta have it. You know what I'm saying? You start breaking that down psychologically, like certain things. It's like it triggers people, and they're just like, I just got addicted to it, like that fast life, that you know, just that endless amount of thrill and adrenaline that they do certain things. You know what I'm saying? And it's just
Well, I
like,
feel
okay.
that, bro. But the same token, fuck all that. Cause this shit, like all that adrenaline, all that, this,
That's
that,
what
and the
people
third.
do.
I mean, I hear you. Fuck all that. Cause, like I said, I don't care about none of that. If at the end of the day, when it's your time to go,
Right.
you nutting up.
Right. I agree.
You pussy now.
Right.
Nigga be on the street, murk 6 niggas, get up in there and tell it on everybody for a Coke and a goddamn church's chicken box. Nigga, you could have went to churches if you wanted some chicken that bad.
Yeah.
Ain't a meal in the world like me telling no nigga. And I know I'm involved. I know this my shit. Like I said, I haven't really settled on if I'm street oriented and it's something I didn't do. Is that snitching? I haven't really settled on that, but yeah, I know for sure. If I was involved, you ain't gotta worry about me. I don't give a fuck what they put on the paper. I ain't got nothing to say to y'all. Cause it ain't like y'all finna be my friend. Like I said, these niggas snitching to get 20 years. Plea deal. And you gotta sit on the stand and point at your man looking dead in the eye. His mama looking at you like, why? I used to change your diapers. Why? Because again, if it mattered that much to you, why the fuck was you doing what you was doing?
I gotta be free, nigga.
Right. If that was the
So you
case,
can go back out there and they can catch you doing the same shit.
go back out there, and I hope a nigga pop a nigga hit. That's where we at with it. That's where we need to be getting back to. These niggas ain't scared no more. Ain't no more fear in this shit. We know. I could tell and come home and be the biggest rapper out. Nicki Minaj even hop on a song with me.
Yeah, somebody gonna do it.
Go number one and shit. You feel me? Shit crazy, bro. Like that nigga said, Sauce Walker said, you know, make you wish murder was a app on iPad. Download it, press one button, and kill your roach ass. But we off that. I ain't gonna give these snitches no more life. What else we talking about, man? I ain't gonna give these other snitches no life. And while we at it, man, welcome to the Pull-Up Podcast. It's episode 92. I am the Rick Code.
It's your boy Dubz 817.
The motherfucking man, Chef Chad. We been in this bitch cooking for a little minute now, so I know this intro late, but it's never too late to subscribe, like, and share. You know, hit that
They've been going
notification
off
bell.
lately, you know what I'm saying?
So you,
Views
so
been-
you know what I'm saying. You can,
I don't know if it's the 2 times a
always-
week thing, but
so you can always, you know, be up to date on what's popping, what we got going, and what we about to get into.
yeah.
What else we talking about?
And what you think about that Ed Reed shit, man?
Uh,
Because I know we talked about Dion a couple episodes ago. And
yeah, you niggas was on prime dick. Pause.
He hit him super late this episode.
Let me
He throwing
see.
them
Let me
up
let me choose
himself.
my words carefully. How do I feel about the Ed Reed shit? Let me see.
Because, like, in my opinion, like, some of the videos that he did was kind of, like, out of line. You know what I'm saying? Like, walking around, like, on live, showing the campus and showing all the shit that's fucked up and all that.
So you need to educate me backstory of who Ed Reed is.
Hall of Fame, safety, Baltimore Ravens,
Okay.
Super Bowl winning. He played with Ray Lewis for a lot of the time. Like, one of
Okay.
the best defenses, like, in NFL history.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So he like up there like on the Dion level where, you know what I'm saying, if he come in, then he
Well,
could probably, you know what I'm saying,
I wouldn't say he on the
some
Dion
recruits.
level at
well,
all.
yeah, not like
that's
as far as a player wise,
that's kind of stretching it. You know,
not like popularity wise, but like player wise, like
I mean,
Ed
player-wise,
Reed
okay,
was
Ed
that
Reed,
nigga,
yeah, he
bro.
was that
like,
nigga, but
that nigga fist to light you up. He fist to intercept this bitch, run it back.
He's most certainly not on Dion levels of star power.
Yeah, not star power, but like as far as like a player, bro, like when it comes to like
No, I get it. I get what you're saying. But to answer your question, I feel like Ed Reed was going a very disrespectful route to HBCUs. However, I don't think some of the shit that he said was wrong.
yeah, I agree
I
with
think
that.
the approach was wrong.
Yeah, definitely.
But I also can understand why one might be as frustrated as he was with certain stuff. Like when they was going live and they was showing all of the trash and mold and the field they supposed to be playing on full of garbage and they had to like get the school to come out and do a lot of shit. And then the president started beefing with Ed Reed. So then they out doing weird ass shit like bitching about the nigga music and shit like that. You know, the nigga out there trying to practice this, that, the third. I'll never say HBCUs are perfect. I've been on record as saying that before. I don't think that HBCUs are giving a fair chance in a lot of these scenarios. Also, the trash thing, yeah, but there's a way to do everything. So, right, Erie had an issue with the trash, right? Y'all organized school uh, protests, and then y'all also organized school cleanups and stuff like that. So why go live and badmouth them about the trash when you could have just did that and went live like, hey, we seen a problem, we got the school together, and we fixing it. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Cause you still did it.
Mm-hmm.
So the only difference is you just talk shit before you did it. And you could have just did that and picked the trash up and then did the live about that. And be like, hey, when I got here, there was a lot of trash and stuff going on. Shout out to the Bethune-Cookman students for helping us with this drive to increase the campus sanitary situation, increase the campus's aesthetics, stuff like that. Every day is, a work in progress, but we're getting there. Great message, sign off, right? Because there has to be a level of professionalism with a lot of these things.
Yeah.
What I've noticed is, and we do it in all aspects, right? For whatever reason, when it's black people or anything to do with black people, the decorum goes out the window, right? What do I mean by this? Like the Shannon Sharp situation, right? Everybody was bitching about the Shannon Sharp situation. He was on the LA court. He was about to fight the Memphis Grizzlies players and this, that, and the third. Everybody bitching about Shannon. How many NBA players ran up on any of these white guys with these hot takes?
Yeah, because if a white dude would have said that shit, that nigga would have just shrugged it off. He might have said something back and ran down the court, but he know who he is. So
Right,
he
you see
like,
what I'm saying?
"Hey,
So
nigga,"
since it's Shannon Sharp, all of a sudden you got time. I don't like that. I don't like how we downgrade our shit, right? Ed Reed would have never did that at Florida State. Even if they got out there and there was two bitches fucking on the motherfucking field where they got out there, Ed Reed would have went live and did that shit. He would have went to the dean. He would have told the dean what his issue was. You see what I'm saying? Like, we putting ourselves in this man, like, cause like, what's this press? What's that for? What is that gonna do? Like, you just going live to talk shit about Bethune-Cookman. And it's supposed to be the school you supposed to be representing. And you like, look at this bullshit. These motherfuckers got me out here, all this trash, this, that, and the third. What? How that work?
Yeah. I definitely didn't like his approach to it. You know what I'm saying? Like the way Dion handled his shit, like that nigga took his bumps, his bruises, and was
Right.
like, "Hey, nigga, I'm not doing this shit no more." You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to go over here and I'm supposed to do this. That nigga,
Nope.
that
I
nigga-
can't let you get that one off. That's not how that happened. What Dion did was he was an opportunist, a pseudo culture vulture. And when he seen his opportunity, he took it.
I think if that nigga was getting the percentages that he was supposed to get, you know what I'm saying, based on the salary they was giving that nigga.
Hey man,
if
I
the
never
shit
seen,
was going down that way,
I
he
never
probably
seen-
would have still been there.
I never seen no proof that he did. So all that speculatory, and that's great for PR to make your transition sound good, but we never seen none of that. Let's keep it a bean. We never saw none of that. It sounded good though. it's similar to that 6ix9ine situation, right? If you frame it right, yeah, anybody will snitch. But that's only
Everybody
if,
got their own
right.
opinion.
So if you frame it right, then anybody could understand why Dion left. You see, this girl got on the podcast recently. His daughter, Deandra Sanders. Hilarious name, by the way. Her name is literally Deandra. Spelled exactly the same way as Deion Sanders with an Andra. But she got on somebody's podcast and said out of her mouth, Jackson State, they was dealing with unprofessionalism. It was shootings and murders happening on the campus every other month. Jackson State hasn't had a murder since they had one in 2022. Before that, the last murder they had was in 1970 on campus. You see what I'm saying? Misinformation, misrepresentation, right? So you got it looking like Jackson State, the wild, wild hood.
Yeah,
And these niggas ain't even
that's taking it to the extreme right there.
like these niggas ain't even
You would hear about that,
right.
So,
Yeah.
that would
Yeah.
be some shit that's
I'm doing a
consistently.
podcast. What? Wait till somebody come to the gate or something. Something's different. Can't put my finger on it. We were gone and then we came back and something's different.
Is it me?
Well, I hope you live.
Whoa.
Slow down. It's already dead. Oh yeah, that's that tree of Mikos. Oh my god. Oh.
You all right?
I almost died.
Yep. I was gonna let you.
I know.
That was just for help.
Why did you burp me like I was a baby?
You needed it.
Oh my God.
Don't you feel better?
No.
You sure?
That hurt.
You saying you don't feel better?
That
I thought so.
took a lot out of me.
As I was
I ain't ate all day, and here you come.
as I was saying, yeah, man, Ed Reed is a for sure Hall of Fame dude. What the fuck? We niggas taking silent shots now?
He took his first. Wasn't trying to get violated again. Oh,
Oh my gosh.
we got like a shit load.
Don't even
of
worry about it.
violations, bro. Like,
Don't even worry about it. I ain't gonna do
we
it.
gonna have to get to him eventually.
I ain't gonna do it.
You the league leader in violations for the last couple episodes.
I am not gonna. You got to show me. I need to see him.
I got timestamps.
I need to see him. I need to feel
I remember
it.
the rules.
Motherfucker. I need to feel it. Yeah. God damn,
You
man.
don't feel it. You gonna fall asleep again and take it all up time.
Nah, that was just one for the book, boy. I was so tired. I was on there being knocked out. Now, see, if you was a real YNHT, you would have drew on my face or something.
We was looking for markers and shit,
Oh,
bro.
y'all couldn't find one.
Yeah.
Y'all did try. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Kudos. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Fair enough. Fair enough.
You
fair
can see
enough.
us on camera walking around like, damn, what?
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. What was I saying? Ed
We
Reed.
got you next time, though.
Ed Reed, he for sure Hall of Famer, but that wasn't no stand-up shit he did.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Sure.
The shit he did with the theatrics, all of the lives, bad mouth in the school and stuff. I mean, I really can't be shocked that they parted ways because even if, like, okay, let's say it wasn't what you saying, the trash, this, that, and the third. how can I have you at my organization and every day you going live
Right.
talking down on me?
Right.
I don't give a fuck where you work. Where is that
Nigga, yeah.
acceptable?
Get online and talk shit about your job every day.
Right.
If them niggas see that shit, you out of there, bro.
Where is that acceptable at? Like why we do that with the black universities? You wouldn't do that shit nowhere else. You played on the Baltimore Ravens for fucking what? 15, 16 years? I don't recall Ed Reed never saying a fucking thing about nothing that the Baltimore Ravens did.
You know you done seen some shit.
You hear me?
Some shit done went down.
You ain't never had a comment. You ain't never had a thought. Nothing.
One of the quietest like superstars like ever. Nigga,
Right.
Like you
ain't
never
had
really
nothing,
heard
but
him.
all of a sudden you get to an HBCU, you missed the go live.
And it's weird because, you know, you have like Deion started this trend where you got old retired NFL players. They doing something different than just getting an ESPN check or just getting a market, a PR situation. The last thing you're trying to do is create that type of exposure dynamic for an educational institution. Not only is he, you know, making a bad reputation for the school, but he making a bad reputation for himself, because what does that say about the kids that you're going to be overseeing? That's not a good precedent at all.
No, they gonna act like it's justified, like I said, because it's a HBCU, and I seen people post about it. See, I told y'all about them HBCUs. They need to get it together, this and the third. Because Deion, like I said, at this point, it's a great tactic, and like I said, the shit you talking about with the percentages and shit, bro, ain't nobody seen this paperwork. Ain't nobody, they ain't produced nothing. He ain't requested nothing to be produced or nothing. I know if I said Chef Chad owe me some fucking money, then I go to Colorado, Chef Chad still owe me some fucking money.
Yeah.
Never changes.
You just like, fuck it, man, I'm gonna go to Colorado. Fuck the money. On 30 mil? 10% of 30 mil, $3 million. Nah, bro. The fuck? I need that.
Yeah. All three.
What? I need all three of mine. All three of them. When like, I moved to Chicago. I moved to Colorado. Cool. Why me a fucking check? Y'all owe me $3 million. That what you said on the podium? That why you said you were leaving? Because they wasn't getting you, they wasn't doing this on it, and they didn't do the contract. What happened to the money? What, they cut it?
He lying.
That's all I was saying to you, bro. Like, what? Did they cut the check? Like, we ain't seen no paperwork on the shit. And it's convenient that all these issues start happening at JSU when you wanted to go to a PWI.
Exactly.
But when you was there, you wasn't doing that. You wasn't saying none of this shit.
Very convenient.
You wasn't saying none of this shit. They said, oh, boom. They said, well, Co-Prime, his shit got stole when he first came in. A $55 million nigga walk into a school, and I know you got $55 million. Robbery. But that's not exclusive to Jackson State.
No, that would have happened anyway.
USC is in the middle of the hood. Contrary to what you believe,
Yeah.
USC is in the middle of the... What do you think happens on USC campus?
The same shit.
Where we were by the Coliseum, and I was like, oh, that's where y'all at?
That's where you at, right. That's where USC is. What you think happened when them white boys get drunk and can't remember where they car is?
It's a bus stop right in front of that.
And I roll up on him with the blue rag on my face, something nifty like, yeah, let me hold that. All that. That's mine. Like, that's new. Difference is, it's not going to get publicized.
Yep.
Because it's USC.
Because it's US fucking C.
The girl, like I said, bro, that's what I was saying. DeAndre Sanders really got on a podcast and said that Jackson State is having a murder every other month. Jackson State's that had 2 murders on their campus in the existence since 1970.
Yeah, that's some wild shit.
There was one in 2022 and there was one in 1970. all this crime. They like, oh, Shador car got broken into. Again, Shador walking around, not saying that he deserved it. $100,000 in jewelry on. You driving nice fancy cars on. You looking like food, my guy. And that's
hungry,
not exclusive.
nigga.
That's not exclusive to Shador. I don't think they broke into it because they knew it was Shador's. They broke into it because it looked lit. And that's where you get lit shit from.
Oh, you got that Benz? I know you got something in there.
My nigga Lucci, man, me and him were talking, man, and nigga ran up in his car. He had a Bentley parked outside. They fucking broke in the bitch and took some money from out the down under the seat. He not famous. He don't know about the TV.
He's just a nigga with a nice car.
He's just a nigga with a nice car.
And they didn't happen to know it was a nigga.
And niggas know nice cars and say, okay, well, I want somebody there. He's probably got something in there. But back on the Ed Reed shit, so he just trying to take a play, in my eyes, out of Dion book. With the way he going about it. So then it's like, okay, boom. Because like I said, if you had an issue with the trash and all of that.
That nigga made his own book. That nigga took it way too far, bro. Like,
I will say that. I will say he took a play out of Dion
that
book,
was like disrespectful, my
but
nigga.
then he added some nitrous to it. It's very flammable the way he did it. Because like I said, if he gonna go live and talk about all this trash and stuff, and then organize these drives where they gonna pick up all this trash and stuff, why not just go live once y'all picked up the trash and stuff?
To me, it
because you was gonna do it anyway.
It kind of seemed like, I ain't gonna hold you. It kind of seemed like they signed up to be the token hero at the HBCU, and somebody at a PWI saw it, reached out, provided them more money, and they needed a cop out to get out of the contract.
No, that's what they do. That's what I'm saying. That's what they do.
And it's just really shitty because it's like they'll go to any lengths in order to.
Which one would you prefer? You want the cognac?
Oh, you're not even gonna let me finish talking?
You want the cognac?
Why you just gonna interrupt me? What a tequila?
She must ain't been watching the lives. Like half the podcast.
Why you gonna interrupt me? What a
You
tequila?
better remember your
the
point.
episode that you was on.
What a tequila, dang.
You better remember your point.
So, no, I remember my point. You know that. But, no, it really sets a bad precedent because it's like the moment that they get what they need out of you, then they're done, and we know this already. That's enough. That's enough.
That's not a shot, bro. The glass is a height
gotta
for
be.
a certain reason.
No, it don't have to be.
Let me get that 3.
That's not how they go.
My fault. You gotta get that off the
I
cook.
ain't finna argue with me, and y'all need to stay in men's place.
You gotta get that off the cook. That's what I'm saying. It gotta be a butter.
Y'all trying to have me do me and stuff. I don't do all this. Ain't no hair on my chest. Ooh, she's strong. Ooh, she is a bitch.
Who's is that?
Oh,
I don't like the way she feels.
Shot? Would you like a shot?
Oh, Brady. Shot. Brady. Shot.
Let me
Brady.
see them paper towels.
Brady. Shot.
Whew.
Shot. Brady. Shot. Handle that shot. Shot it. Shoot it. Shoot the J. Here you go. Shoot it. Handle that. Shoot it.
Thanks. Got him.
You a bitch ass nigga. I hope you never prosper.
A cognac VSOP, but it's what is it? AB what?
That's good.
ABK6.
You don't taste that sweet caramel. Now I do got a back bite, but the beginning is very malleable.
Yikes. But no, I honestly can't respect it as a proud HBCU graduate, as a person who's closely tied to JSU. I think this is becoming a very nasty trend, and it's fucked up because me myself, like, Dion is a legend. Like, I can't speak for Ed because I ain't really into, the older players of football, but I love.
That nigga younger than Dion.
Yeah.
Is
He
he?
just looked like that.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
he just looked like Frederick Douglass.
Yeah.
Hey, well, y'all gotta remember too.
Dion
Like
was like, wait, he came way after Dion.
Dion had a better career than he
Shit, remote
did.
over there.
He had a better persona
Okay.
than he did.
Yeah.
Like, he,
So-
By that,
like Ed Reed
shit,
was
remote by
great,
that, yeah.
bro. Like, you can't take nothing from him. But Dion was just like the
Yeah.
flashy, like
Yeah, Dion was different. Dion
checked
kind
on
of was.
TV.
that nigga was rapping. He was everywhere.
Yeah,
like,
I was just gonna
he
say
played
he
baseball,
he was
like-
kind of like the pre Allen Iverson to
Right.
football. So you know, it's like it's easy to be familiar with Dion, and then of course he was also like in television a little bit. Him and his first wife Pilar with the kids, and so seeing Dion make that transition. Don't get me wrong, Dion did it classy. I still didn't like it, but he did do a classy transition. With Ed, it make it so much tough to see because Bethune going through a lot, and they have been going through a lot.
I don't feel like he did a classy transition like that. Like I feel like his was
His was more. It was
classier
better
than Ed
than
Reed.
Ed.
That's what I'm finna say.
That's why I can call it classy now. I don't think the way that it happened initially, it was very classy.
No, but and
At all.
I'm saying because as soon as the news hit that he was going to Colorado, that's when he started going on all those PR campaigns
Exactly.
about how
The
bad
terrible
and
things in
how
Jackson.
bad Jackson State was, this, that, and the third. So that's why I said I can't
Yeah, I see
call
where
it
you coming
classy.
from on that.
I can't call it classy.
Well, no, I don't. I've been to JSU area. Have you been?
Yes. of course.
Okay, I can't fuck with it. And I'm going to tell you why I can't fuck with it. Because there is not one HBCU that you go to where it's not centered around black neighborhoods. That's not the issue, right? You started saying all of these disparaging things, but why none of this shit was an issue prior to you getting there? Nobody, whether it was people who were visitors, alumni, at any other time ever said this shit about JSU because it's not happening. It's not happening at Grambling. It's not happening at Southern. It's not happening at UAPB. It's not happening because we fucking know. We'd have been there. What is happening is, yes, they have crime. Yes, they have issues with the dormitories. Yes, they have issues with the administrators and shit like that. One thing I know about an HBCU, you ain't gonna get nobody to answer the motherfucking phone in financial aid. I don't care who you is or where you went. They ain't finna answer the fucking phone. You got to go see them people in person. But trying to create this dynamic that is the school environment is so terrible and everybody there is just doing so fucking bad. If anything, you would think with him having his status, he would stay there and got the help that they needed. Of course, they're going to listen to a motherfucking superstar who increased enrollment and increased the funding for the school. He done increased everything around the dynamic. So why would people not take him being there as the center focal of the school now? People was just going to games because Coach Prime was going to be there. People were traveling simply because Coach Prime was going to be there. But him going on a tangent to say all these negative things about JSU, I personally know that shit to not be true. It wasn't happening.
Fact. Big facts.
JSU, my cousin, my HBCU
I
cousin.
mean, no, JSU was my rival school.
Yeah, that was our rival too.
Yeah, we whooped the shit.
UAPB.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We whooped the shit out of them repeatedly. But the thing is, like I said, Dion's was not classy, just to be clear. What Dion did was not classy, right? There are Mike Harbaugh didn't have to shit on the 49ers to go to Michigan. These other
Jim
coaches.
Harbaugh.
I mean, yeah. Man, you know I don't know these crackers' names. But you get all of these different coaches that get fired, they get transferred, or they go get another job. None of them go that route, right? And I'm not saying okay, boom, okay, well Jackson State, or say Jackson State ain't Jackson State is not a Oregon, right? Of course, but it's schools in between Oregon and Colorado. Even if you're talking Power 5 schools, they may not have the same facilities. So if we compare apples to apples, Oregon just got a new $200 million facility.
Oregon is.
That was what's his name? I think it's Phil Knight. I think the one that sponsored that shit. You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
And
Nike nigga.
yeah,
Oh yeah, because they basketball court.
right. You see what I'm saying? So comparably speaking, Oregon shit might be up there with some NBA. You see what I'm saying? Or some NFL teams in terms of what they got now.
Yeah, you
so
can see
even
that they put their
PWI,
bread into
they might
it.
have a nice establishment, but it might not be hitting on they shit. You understand? So it's like you could do that with anything. So I don't want to hear the excuses about the facilities wasn't up to par, this, that, and the third. We all know that Jackson State doesn't have the endowment of a Colorado. Colorado got a $2.13 billion endowment for the school. That's just the school.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Look it up. Yes.
Oh.
That's just the school.
And
Right.
it's never been no secret
Look it
that
up. Look it up.
HBCUs have never
No,
gotten
I know.
the
When I
funding.
say this shit, people,
That's
I know.
PWI.
I always challenge people, never take what Rick's saying just for what Rick's saying. I love when the motherfuckers say, no, that's wrong. Go look it up. 2.13 billion endowment. So comparably speaking, we're not gonna do that. But then see, the thing that pissed me off with that is that we also know why that is. Also, everything that's wrong with these schools, you knew was wrong with these schools before you
took
signed
your
that
ass
contract.
there.
Before you signed it, well, even if you're gonna say, oh well, no, you never seen the school, you wasn't actually there. You're not telling me you signed a contract with a school sight unseen. You ain't walked in. You done
went
signed up to
down
be
there.
the coach, and you didn't walk the facility. You didn't know you didn't know
Parameters
nothing
of-
about nothing.
No, it's not happening.
You didn't even know where the gym was at. Was I right,
And
Brady?
I'm sure he'd have went and
I was
seen
right.
what the facility looked like. I'm sure he'd have went to see what they needed, what they were working with. I'm sure he'd have made
Can't
fucking
count on- I'm trying to
requests.
pull up. I can't pull up. I'm waiting to pull up.
All right, shot.
He'd have
I
made
know.
fucking
I
requests
know.
about what he needed in order to get the students the type of assistance that they needed so that they can function properly.
I'm hosting.
That's why everything that Dion did
I'll give you that one.
and everything that Ed Buck did was kind of just asinine to me. Y'all really took a mockery of HBCUs over the last couple years. Y'all gotta excuse me, I'm short. But over the last couple years, like we've seen where Clark Atlanta, Howard, and fucking Spelman. Anytime something go on, they get money.
Right.
Ain't nobody taking no money and putting it into fucking JSU, but JSU done had a water problem before Dion took his ass down there.
Well,
Ain't nobody taking money and
even those type of things is funny because JSU has a water problem. The rest of Mississippi doesn't.
don't have a water problem. None,
Just the
JSU.
predominantly black part of Mississippi.
not
has a water
Delta
problem.
State, not MSU,
Not
Valley?
Ole Miss.
no.
Ole Miss doesn't have a water problem.
Ole Miss is a
It's
nice
not one.
school too.
Yeah, Oxford doesn't have a
Oxford
water
doesn't
problem.
have a water problem.
Starkville doesn't have a water problem. Yazoo City.
Doesn't
might-
have a water problem.
But yeah, no, these places around, yeah, they don't have water problems. It's just the predominantly black part.
Right.
Is Ole Miss in Starkville?
Ole Miss is I'm not sure.
Mhm. Oh, Miss.
Wait.
Ole
I
Miss,
went
I
to
think it's
Ole
in
Miss.
Starkville.
I don't remember.
I think it's in Starkville. It could be in Oxford though, because they connected. I used to have a.
They right there together.
yeah. I think I used to have a little bitch out there. I cannot remember why I was there. I just remember.
I
was
remember
there.
why I went. I went to Fertility camp. I went whoring like Rick.
What? This was a minute.
Yeah, I
minute
went for
ago.
cheerleader camp. I was doing Ole Miss is in Oxford.
Plus, I don't whore. Not my cup of tea. Not my ministry.
Okay.
Thank you though. But nonetheless, no.
MSU is in Starkville.
Black,
Thank
I
you
feel
guys.
like black people, like I said, man, black people, on both sides. Like I'm talking about the citizens and the people that approach it. We gotta stop being so gung ho to let that shit fly, because like I said, with the Shannon Sharp situation,
Yeah.
none of these basketball players ain't jumped up in Skip Bayless' face. They ain't jumped in Michael Rappaport face. They ain't jumped up in.
Nobody.
They ain't jumped in a cracker face yet
But they jumping at Shannon Sharp.
because he black. That's the only reason.
And Skip
he
Bayless,
a homeboy.
and Skip Bayless just made that whole little commentary about the football game, and it's like,
Right.
He's
But ain't nobody.
still clocking in to work. But
Right.
if it
And
hadn't
ain't
been
nobody.
Shannon,
Right.
Shannon would have had to be fired.
They
Or
would
put on
have.
administrative
They would have
leave.
fired him for sure. Jinx. I'll take that.
Ooh.
I know. I don't want that. What's that?
This is also
Tequila
good.
añejo.
This is on your.
I'm gonna try it.
Come on now, we
Well,
only
yeah.
do the finest
we only- yeah.
tequilas on the podcast.
Yeah, it's the finest of Cambodian breast milk.
Right.
Breast milk.
You feel me?
They be having me drinking $200-$300 liquors. I don't never
You know
know
what I'm
what
saying?
this
Like,
is.
but,
This ain't on the regular shelf.
We gotta stop with the shit. We gotta stop being so down on our shit, because we the ones that devalue our shit,
Yeah,
and we devalue it
terrible.
at a moment's notice. At a moment's notice, right? Because the same thing she's just saying, Dion had the power, if we being real,
He did.
to drive fundraisers,
Yep.
to drive attention,
Mm-hmm.
to
Bring
drive
more community.
no,
oriented
I'm
dynamics.
talking about high power, right?
Yeah.
I'm talking about to drive
Legitimate.
legitimate situations. I'm talking about
Right,
Dion
right,
could have
right.
partnered with the president of JSU, and they could have lobbied to the governors or you see what I'm saying, the congressmen.
We had,
right.
You pointed that out last podcast.
Right. They could have
You
lobbied.
know what I'm saying?
They could have lobbied.
Definitely.
He could have used that actual power
Yeah.
to actually move the needle. He could have, because Dion is not the way they. That's what I'm saying. That's why I can't respect it. Same thing with Ed Reed.
Yeah.
These ain't no helpless people, man. You can't act like that. The way he talking, bruh, when you said something fucked up about the school, the whole fucking school came out. Not the
Alumni
football
at all.
players.
Alumni at all.
Them wasn't jet football players. I'm talking about niggas that's got fucking trig at 2 p.m. is on the fucking yard picking up trash. Cause Ed Reed got a problem with it.
Yep.
So once this helpless victim, it just say I can't believe this.
And what
That nigga used
pisses
his
me
power
off
the wrong way.
what pisses me off the most about it is as a person
These
who,
people on they 2 p.m. They on the fucking campus picking up trash.
and what pisses me off about the most of
All
it as a
classes
person
is
who went to
canceled.
a
Everybody out
HBCU
here picking
is
up
the
trash.
fact that we show
Cause
so
Ed
much.
Reed don't like it.
We show so much respect when we have guests at our school because we want to show them that the school is more than what people have made it out to be. They get high class courtesy. They shut down fucking roads. They diverge traffic. They shut off certain type of parts of campus, and even classes get shut down when we have guests and shit come to the schools. So for a person to be a staple figure at the school, shout out to Ferranda Beresfield, who was actually teaching in the political science curriculum at UAPB. She was on America's Next Top Model and things like that. Kale Mitchell, when he came to UAPB, and of course the city showed him love, and multitude of other people. Shout out to Smokey Norfield, because he is from Pine Bluff, and when he at home, we give them love. Like, it really is a thing where classes are centered around them. The timing on campus, they make flyers, they make events, they clear out everything, and they open the forums to the public so these people can get the type of admiration and respect that they need. So to repay a school like that after you went into a committed contract with them, nobody asked y'all to go sign that documentation. The schools were doing fine before your ass showed up.
And that nigga didn't even sign shit.
No, that
Like,
was
that's
the thing.
the thing
He
about it,
did
bro.
all
He
of that
didn't even
bad
sign
mouth, and then
shit.
so I'm saying, like, you understand the bad PR run? Like, a white man couldn't have ran a negative HBCU campaign no better than what Ed Reed did. Like,
That nigga ran the Herschel Walker campaign.
bruh, you understand me? Like, there ain't a crack of nowhere that could have achieved what Ed Reed did in such a short period of time. I mean, this election is for the people. None of y'all got that, but
I heard it, but I wasn't gonna say nothing about it because I already knew where he was going with
I'm
it.
not familiar,
But when
and
you-
I'm just
right.
absorbing
But when you
'cause
listen,
it's
this is what I
wild.
want you to do. I want you to go look up Herschel
follow-
Walker, and then when you rewind and you come back, it's gonna be one of your favorite lines. I thank you.
Rick, somebody said we're wrong because these dudes can't shift these schools around because this been going on before they came. Is niggas taking these funds? Let's speak on it. I graduated from Overtrust. Me, I'm qualified too. I think the point that you're missing is that even though funds have been mismanaged at mismanaged at HBCUs, as well other colleges, HBCUs are not the only schools that have mismanaged funds. Let's be clear. We just seen where we had celebrities getting probation because they were paying off for their kids to go to schools they weren't qualified to go to. So if anybody been mismanaging money, it's definitely been these motherfucking PWIs. But what we are saying is, and I think I speak for him when I say this, having a person of status at your school, in your community all the time, such as people as prime time, it definitely could have made a different level of bargaining when you're talking about leveraging support and getting funds and orchestrating things to where the funds are actually dispersed correctly. It definitely could have been a thing where they leveraged out more funds and were able to bargain other people.
Man, we talking about Deion Sanders.
Sanders.
Look, Ed Reed, they pushing the campaign talking about Shaq and some billionaires was ready to invest in Bethune-Cookman College. Now, see,
they almost closed Bethune a few years
but see,
ago,
this
too.
is why I can't respect that, because if y'all was ready to invest, then why didn't y'all?
Exactly.
Yeah. Whether Ed Reed there or not, Bethune still
y'all
there.
should have been doing it.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
that's what I think about it the whole time is because it's niggas with money that claim that they, you know what I'm saying, do all this for the black people and shit,
Right.
but
well, like I have been saying, every year we get a motherfucker donate to Howard, Clark, and Spelman. They act like them the only motherfucking three HBCUs.
Not only this,
because that's gonna ring bells with niggas.
But look, like I said,
That's gonna get them
doing
That's what I've seen.
doing a callback, right? Remember I told y'all about Gorgeous Dre, right? He got that law changed. This is a ex-pimp, ex-felon. They got a law changed in Seattle where they now have accountability for the police and how they can pursue deadly force. It's called Initiative 940. Gorgeous Dre raised $6 million on the campaign run to get this change.
Right.
Gorgeous Dre is known. You know who Gorgeous Dre is? You know who Gorgeous Dre is?
Yes, I was educated early
Right.
on the podcast.
Do you know who Gorgeous Dre is? You know who Gorgeous Dre is?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Everybody in this fucking room know who Deion Sanders is. So if Gorgeous Dre can raise $6 million goddamn dollars to get a law change, don't tell me what the fuck Deion couldn't have did with Deion name. Prime time.
Still to this day, he ain't
Everybody,
picked up a fucking
your
football
grandma know who Deion Sanders is.
He ain't picked up a football in years. He been retired damn near longer
Your
than Jordan
mama's
been retired.
mama know who Deion Sanders is.
Yep.
Your mama's auntie, your brother, cousin, sister, friend, everybody know who the fuck Deion Sanders is. So when we talking about ability to, like, that's why I say I can't respect it, no victim shit, because the ability that you had was immeasurable and uncomparable. Like, no one's bigger than Deion, star power wise. From the NFL history books, no one is bigger than Prime Time. I mean, that's not me, saying that no one's better football wise, even though he was a super great person. But
it's his name.
Right. That's what I'm saying. For his name,
starter.
the way he went about his career, no one is more known, in my opinion, than Deion Sanders. Deion Sanders is known in third world countries where they don't even fucking play football. Deion Sanders is. Ed Reed, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they know who he is if you just that much of a fan. But everyone knows who Deion Sanders is. Everyone. I think maybe it's gotta be no more than, I would say, 15% of the American population who don't know who Deion Sanders is.
Ed Reed had Ray
And that would
Lewis
be
on his
more so
team,
the
so
newer
he
generation.
was never gonna be that nigga, bro.
Right,
Like-
but I'm just saying, I would levy a bet that says no more than 15% of the entire American population does not know who Deion Sanders is. That means 85% of the total population, Latino, fucking East Island, Pacific Islanders, fucking Laotians, any motherfucker that's in America know who Deion Sanders is. So when you talk about what he could have did, that's why I couldn't respect it, bro.
It was
because
insurmountable.
because he could have bossed up Jackson State. All this HBCU talk and how these HBCUs ain't on the same level. Jackson State is a D1 school.
Yep.
For the record, Jackson State is a D1 school. Now, they play in the SWAC. That's their conference.
Yep.
However, conferences and where you play can be changed.
Absolutely.
So Jackson State, as an HBCU, didn't have to stay in the SWAC. If you want a bigger competition, you want a better competition. All that's going to take is recruiting classes, the people that you get in, the type of recruits that you get in, and then ability to be able to perform with those recruits. You was already getting 4 and 5 star recruits interested, even if you wasn't getting them committed. You had a 4-star committed when you left.
Because they would be in the SEC.
You get me?
It's like one of them.
You get me? They already had a 4-star recruit when he left. Shador, at least a 3-star already. He the quarterback. You said he should have had a Heisman season. That's what you said. So everybody looking at him now in Colorado like, you better throw that ball and get you a Heisman. Otherwise, this shit ain't gonna look right. But the reality is, what?
I did that.
You could have done anything you wanted with JSU. Dion, I would venture off to say Dion had more power than the president.
At JSU, in the area for sure. Absolutely.
And they said Dion was butting head with the president, and I can get that. Because if Dion say, put that down, and you say, pick that up, they putting that shit down. You're just a president. That's Dion Sanders. They could replace your admin ass tomorrow.
Absolutely.
That's Dion Sanders.
And they're not trying to replace Dion.
So, Dion, I can't respect his move, and I can't respect Ed Reed because even though Ed Reed doesn't have the star power of a Dion Sanders, on Bethune-Cookman campus, I assure you it was the same exact thing. Yep. Again, Ed Reed made a video about trash at Bethune-Cookman College. The next thing you see all over Twitter and Instagram
was kids.
Every fucking student in Bethune was outside being a custodian. Not the football players. We would have expected that. Right. The motherfuckers that's measuring in fucking biochem and the niggas
not relevant to the whole situation of what's going on.
Go ahead.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, okay,
people,
yeah.
People.
Yeah, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, these are people that got nothing to do with nothing. Whatever Ed Reed does with Bethune-Cookman College is going to impact their education or their particular prowess any more than what happened yesterday. But because Ed Reed said something and made an initiative.
Somebody had a question.
To make this shit happen, motherfuckers was buying in. And they was supporting it. The same way the motherfuckers talking about Deion Sanders, once again, I'm bouncing. I know I'm doing a parallel, but I'm doing a parallel on purpose, right? Because it's like, oh, Deion wasn't getting no support. Deion had Snoop Dogg at the game, bro.
It was so many people that came out to the game, they ran out of tickets.
Snoop Dogg live in fucking Long Beach, California.
They ran out
that
of
nigga
tickets.
flew out to Jackson, Mississippi.
They had people coming out to
Wasn't
the games
getting no
that can
support.
never come out there no more, ever. Every game was packed. Their
wasn't getting no support.
Yes.
What?
Ed Reed not getting no support. You sure? You sure? We for real? We know this? Wasn't getting no support. He wasn't getting no, because everybody's like, oh, the dean. So Ed Reed wasn't getting no buy-in from the dean. You sure? Again, I ain't saying it wasn't true. I'm just asking for the paperwork. Because y'all saying a bunch of shit, but where the paperwork? Deion said they didn't pay him the money. Show me some receipts, bro. Did you get the money? Did you just leave the money? You ain't nobody ask nobody about the money?
Because if the money was the thing, then I'm sure that people would have came up with it to have him stay.
Well, no. The thing is, though, Deion signed a contract. He's a grown man. Everybody's complaining to me, oh, well, he getting $5 million a year now with a $30 million deal. Cool. Boom. Well, they wasn't offering him that deal before when he wanted to play for Florida State. Deion signed a contract with Jackson State for $300,000 a year, $1.2 million over 4 years. That's $300,000 a year. He said he gave half his salary to the team, this, that, and the third. He ain't really need the bread. He said he was going to Colorado. This is where this is where y'all gotta be
It's some
listening.
bullshit.
This is where y'all gotta be. That's what I'm saying. This is where y'all gotta be listening. He said he took a job with Colorado because he wanted to get his staff more money. But he only took one person from the staff.
Played.
Y'all don't be listening, man. That nigga took one person from the staff. So what that mean for all them other niggas? Because Dion got $300,000 on a 4-year, $1.2 million contract. What you think they finna get that to the next nigga?
And then what came out from the last time we talked about this shit is they tried to get Ed Reed to take the Jackson State job.
I mean, and they probably would have tried their best to beat that contract up. But these are the only people that's gonna get paid that.
From what they say, it was like Dion's suggestion because he knew he was trying to get in the game. You know what I'm saying? So he was the nigga that they put up before the nigga that was already there got the shit.
It's a question. I don't know if y'all want to answer. I don't think it really relates to the topic, what you asking. But it says, can you please explain to me why government funding is unavailable to these HBCUs? I know the actual reason. Just want to hear your perspectives. I feel we need official advocates in boardrooms.
It's because we're black.
Very
it's not
simply,
a complicated.
My supreme partner Dubz so elegantly put it. It's because we black. But if you want to get like technical, Jinx.
Oh my fucking God! I did that on purpose. That wasn't an accident that time.
Well, that was a poor decision.
Oh yeah.
I don't want that one. You know, that will put hair on your cheek. No, I don't want that one. You're not gonna keep mixing drinks with me.
It's all tequila. Anejo.
It's all tequila.
Well, this is not.
That's brand.
That's not what I wanted. I heard you when you first said that was cognac.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not that tough.
When you get a Jinx on the Pull Up Podcast, it's a shot involved.
No.
So every time you get a
that.
Jinx, you got to take a shot. But, Chef Chad, what you doing?
I'm just loading my barrel.
Oh, okay.
And this all that's in the bottle, so they not finna shot.
Let me answer
Yeah.
the question. Hold on, I'm gonna top y'all. I'm gonna go on top y'all.
No, you're not.
Yeah, but no, I'm gonna say this, and this is what I'll say. When it comes to HBCUs, historically, state funding has always been very poorly allocated, and we know this from a Forbes breakdown. I think it's NCAT.
Yeah, it is.
They're owed $2.6 billion.
And NCAT fam, you are.
HBCU wise is about as big as any other PWI that you could think of. It's a Power 5 school.
And
they have over 11,000 students.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is a small city. You understand?
NCAT is very big, and NCAT
Right.
is kind
This
of
is a small
on the
city.
same popularity scale as FAMU when you're talking about HBCUs.
Right. So this is a small city, right? So we know this. And you can look this up. Don't take my word for it. Listen, everything I say I love to back my shit up. Look up Forbes underfunding HBCUs and see what you get. They got a whole list breakdown. They got a estimated amount that these HBCUs should have gotten in endowments or otherwise, and they haven't. And we know that this is because prowess wise, the PWI Power 5 breakdown has become a $1 billion industry. Before it didn't matter, so they didn't care. But once the thing started making real bread, started making real money, they start funneling that money where they can get their most bang for their buck. So make no mistake, bro. I'm not looking at these guys like no saviors, because everybody got to help themselves. You know what I'm saying? But same token, I do take a special grade of offense to the behavior that these so-called professionals and greats are are approaching these HBCUs because they're not gonna do that with Colorado. He not gonna do that, right? Wherever Ed Reed go, he not gonna do that. They're not gonna do it. You know, they're not. Let me get a little of that. Let me get a little bit of that ABK. But they're not gonna do it. Hey, you better drink your shot, Paris.
I can't handle that.
Weak ass.
You knew that. You not gonna make me feel guilty.
Ski.
So, Chad,
You good? You good? Too bad you missed it. Too bad you missed it.
Fuck.
I respect it, but you missed it. I love you, but you missed
you bitch ass nigga.
it. Hey, it is what it is, man.
You disloyal fool ass
No, it's
bitch
not
made.
loyal. Oh, is that considered snitching?
Well,
He didn't pull up to the line.
rat
You
ass
called
nigga.
him on the line.
Rat ass nigga. It's all good though. But yeah, no. Professionalism wise, I can't respect it, bro. I can't within good faith look at that like what it ain't, and that's what it is, man. Like y'all didn't have to do that. Y'all would never do that with these other establishments. Y'all only doing this because it's HBCU. I don't know why black people feel so comfortable shitting on their own shit, but we gotta stop it. We gotta stop it. I know we've been on this for a little minute, but I feel like it's gotta be said. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I want to drum that message in a nigga head. You know what I'm saying? For all the questions Paris got, for all the motherfucking attitudes we gonna get, etc. Bro, look, if you not representing your shit, look, there's a thing called internal discourse, right? So you can disclose your issues and things like that internally. However, there should be a certain level of decorum and a certain front that is put up in regards to anything that you're dealing with so that people have to approach it the proper way.
Right. Correct.
Now people gonna approach Bethune-Cookman like it's some type of crack house. Cause
Jinx.
I knocked. You didn't.
you got beat and you was there.
You had me on that, but you
You
ain't
was
knocked.
there.
So
You
it was
was
a
the
technical.
guy.
It was
Why
a technical.
did you move?
My arms was folded, man. I
It
didn't feel like
just
moving.
don't matter.
Right.
I need the knock because that's
Let me get-
full.
let me get that.
That's full.
Let me get that.
You was there. You was already there.
Took off the blocks a little too quick.
You had it.
Snoop was out
I
there.
got O's on my
I didn't
record.
feel like moving.
I feel you, bro. Well, now you moving for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's all it's about, man. I can't respect. I won't respect. I don't respect anything that's negative or inflammatory, derogatory, or degrading the. What exactly are you doing? You fucking
This
up my
is
shit.
my message.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I can't support any of that, you know. It's a very easy thing to just put some respect on your shit. It's a very easy thing to, at least if you're not gonna put some respect on it, don't allow other people to be able to disrespect our shit.
You gotta scroll down.
You know
It's
what
the
I'm saying?
last one.
Cause it could have been very simple.
The caption. No. The last text message. The very last one.
Simon Cousins. Right. But
He gonna be mad.
But because when it comes down to it, if we gonna ever get somewhere, we gonna have to at least be a conglomerate and put some respect on our shit so that we aren't putting ourselves in position to be lowballed or demeaned by the crackers. And Dion could have very simply just said, hey, at this time, me and Jackson State are gonna part ways.
Yeah.
Because I have other endeavors that
I want to pursue.
Right, that I want to pursue. And I thank them for their time. I wish the university and their program the best, but we're gonna go ahead and go to Colorado. Dion. But what about the? Listen, I can't speak on that. All I can say is that I'm choosing to do what I want to do right now, and this is what I want to do right now.
And he never had to slander that school in order to make that transition.
That's simple, bro.
I feel you.
That's simple, bro.
I feel you.
Ed Reed, listen, I appreciate
That
the
nigga
opportunity.
slandered them niggas before
Right,
he even signed the contract.
before he even pulled up. Listen,
Nigga, why he was pulling up?
Bethune, I appreciate the opportunity. Upon further considerations, I don't think that I'm ready quite just yet to take on the establishment of this nature. So I'm gonna go ahead and reject that offer. But I do thank you for your time. Very simple stuff. This isn't rocket science, you dig? Like these aren't monumental statements I'm making here. This is very easy stuff. Just shut your fucking mouth. Don't get these crackers nothing to talk about. With all the stuff they could be talking about, but they don't. Now we up here talking about Ed Reed and shit. Meanwhile, Brett Favre still ain't gave back that fucking money.
Ain't got charged with nothing.
Still ain't gave back that $5 million. Talk about unscrupulous behavior. Talk about fraudulent shit. Still ain't gave back that money. Then get what? What's up, Dubz?
I feel you. I'm picking up what you.
Surprise anything that fucking I've learned in anything that doesn't surprise
Y'all familiar with the alley-oop?
motherfucker.
Mhm.
Yes.
When I lob it up,
Yeah.
you snap.
Mid-air.
You don't see how I.
Yep.
Dubz, what's up?
He was waiting for the
So-
360 double between the legs.
McTwist, bro. I gave it to him. Sprinkle me, man.
I'm picking up what
And
you.
I'm learning as we go.
You feel me? Sprinkle me again.
So, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to the fraudulent shit, you know what I'm saying? We got the
There you go.
diplomas for the nursing shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now you know that's about crackers.
Mm-hmm. Across a couple states,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? You could be in nursing school.
For crackers by crackers.
They,
What's that? Buck.
I wasn't gonna even try to pronounce it. I was just thinking about the letters in general. I was just like, what? I was like, well, hold on. Click.
We got
hold
FUBU,
on.
they got
Yeah. It just doesn't.
for crackers by crackers.
Enough said. Enough said.
I'm always working. And I don't think you respect me
ooh.
working.
Let's get into it. Let's break it down.
Right hand.
Rick, why do you
No,
not?
because now you finna make fun of me.
No, right hand. Right hand up. Right hand to my hand.
You finna make fun of me. This is not funny.
Damn, your hands.
So, focus. I mean, a little bitty thing. Bro, just, I don't even understand it. Right. Make you feel like Andre the Giant, like, God damn. Unbelievable. Unbelievably small. Like, how do you hold things? Like, when she grab bottles, I'd be impressed. Like, watch this.
Now, why the fuck am I a circus freak now?
Hold this. Hold this. No, hold it
We
like
went through that on the last pod.
Grab it like this. No, grab it like this. Grab it like this. Just grab it like this so they can see it. No. Grab it like right here.
I don't want to do this.
Right, because like you won't believe it. I don't understand how it works. Like, just grab it right there. Just do it one time for your boy.
It's gravity.
Just for one time for your boy. Just pick
My
it up.
opposable thumbs
I know.
work.
Just pick it up like this right here. Pick it up like that. Like she can pick stuff up.
Duh! I'm not handicapped.
But she has
You're being
But she's
an
literally
ableist
like
right now.
she literally is like 55% of the body.
ableist.
Like if I was doing that, I would drop that bottle. Like, I don't understand how she's doing that. Like, I have to hold the bottle. Like, she be holding like this much bottle. Like, it be this much bottle, bro. It be this much bottle. Like, she be holding that much bottle. But no, yeah. These nurses, bro. I'm not really surprised, honestly. Let's keep it a thou wow. We're gonna keep it a thou wow. I'm gonna put a stack on that. These crackers get away with everything, bro. But if that would have been a black fraudulent nursing degree program,
We would have had their pictures plastered everywhere. I haven't seen a picture of one person behind this shit.
you talking about plastic?
Yeah, but
Right.
when you think about the
Everywhere.
states that it happened in, it was probably
What
Yeah.
y'all mean?
No, it wasn't. No,
what you
it
mean?
was. It happened in fucking
I'm saying
Florida.
what y'all mean?
it was based in Florida.
I know, but I'm
it was
trying to
like
figure out
5 or 6 states
What y'all
involved in
mean?
that
What y'all
shit.
mean? Pictures plastic. They would have gave these motherfuckers to Rico.
I think
I might just get hit with
Yeah.
a Rico.
because
They done gave them. There was some black bitches. They done gave them bitches to Rico.
Chad.
I might just get hit with the Rico.
Chad, it was based in Florida, but the states that it was in,
They were in multiple states. They hit like New York. They hit Cali. They hit
Texas.
They done
Illinois.
gave these bitches to Rico fed.
I think they hit. Want
it's
to
a
say
lot
they
of
hit
minority.
Alabama.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
They done
population
gave
in
these
that shit.
bitches to Rico fed.
You can look at the gram and see how many bitches is in scrubs.
These
bro.
hoes will be doing
Like,
$5.99 right now. Fed.
Some of them could have had
And the thing is, this wasn't just 1 or 2 people. No, this was a school institution of women. More than one school in
Groups,
Florida that
groups,
were
groups.
that were involved
Groups congregating together, furthering in criminal activity.
in Florida.
Sounds like a
Rico.
from state to state. Like you
international.
on some BMF shit,
When
nigga.
it's
Like
state to state, that's why I said fed.
I think I'm big.
Because
D.
once you go across the state line,
Right.
fed. Rico. If there were black bitches, this would be a Rico.
Yep.
And every one of them hoes will be facing $5.99.
and they took advantage of some niggas that was trying to.
And then the thing is, this was over 7,600 people at
I think that's the shit that
$15,000
niggas is
a
overthinking.
piece. The degree
7,600.
was 60. The false certification was being paid out at $15,000
Don't you love how
for
she didn't even know? But
7,600 people.
She's got the research. It's Paradise Paris right there, y'all. Follow her on all platforms for sure. But yes, absolutely. 7,600 people. An unprecedented Rico.
Yes, 7,600 people.
The DA that would have whooped that one would have been Attorney General, my fault. That would have whooped that one. Oh, they could write their ticket for the
Yeah.
judge. But
in
And we
about
got
10
no
to 15.
pushback on
But
it.
they white
Depending
girl.
on when the election cycle is,
Right.
nigga, you could
they could write their ticket in. They ain't even gotta. Boy, I ain't gotta run.
You know I
You know
sold
what
this
I
up.
do?
I'm that nigga.
You know what I do.
You know what
I
I'm
just took
about.
down 7.
And you know what it is.
You know what I'm
And
about.
we already got the main 25 and 2 more coming to turn they
You know what I'm about.
That's what they said. They had 27 people that they were indicted. And they have 2 more to wrap up the case that are turning their... Not they got to go get them. They're coming to turn themselves in. I ain't lying.
Yeah, hold. But yeah,
I ain't lying.
if this was black women that ran this rink, oh yeah, we would have seen
The most enrolled.
Nah, but black women
The
probably
highest
fell victim
degree.
to it,
We
though.
would no.
The
They
most
may
educated.
have, but I'm saying if this was a black woman
When
sponsored,
you
Criminal
thinking about
organization.
nursing shit,
Right.
bro. Like,
this would have
The
been
most enrolled, the most degree, the
You
most
would've-
highest educated.
Oh, the prison-
It would have been fought. Oh, well, now we got to retract all
The-
of the
the-
last
the
degrees in
prisons-
X amount of years.
the
They would have did
prisons
a
would've
whole
went up-
investigation on
the
this.
prisons would have went up by 7,600 for sure.
Mhm.
Already, this would have been a Rico. I'm talking Rick. I'm talking that nigga you know from the hood, Rico. Like this would have been a done deal.
Imagine how many nurses would have had their shit retracted way back to the pandemic. who would have had to been under investigation, who would have been stifled from going to work. It would have been a thing. Nurses
kinda
all
early
over
in
the
the
country
topic
can't go
for
to
the-
work because they were found to be a part of a criminal
Chad,
organization.
I gotta keep an eye on you though. You know how you.
No, I know how I get.
'Cause you
Because
can-
I
yeah,
done passed that multiple times.
Yeah, you
on
are
the
turned up.
podcast.
He turned up like
I'm one of those.
He's the catalyst.
he's like
Yeah.
nitrous.
Yep.
Like
Y'all be trying to do me like that because I already
he
done
burns.
exceeded my limit.
he burns fast, but
Yep.
very bright.
Yeah. Thermite.
Yeah, but when he's done,
He done dribbled on the table about 3 or 4 times.
when he done.
Yep.
But no,
Respectively.
it ain't much.
I'm sure this. I can't say how long this has been, but I'm sure this is partially like back due during the pandemic. I just can imagine how many nurses would be on a suspension from board of nursing, or would be on a they would be getting their certification retracted, wouldn't be able to work at all. Despite the need for their ass in the hospital,
Right.
it would definitely be an investigation for the institutions as well that these women were possibly enrolled to. It
And
would
that's
have
the
been a
part
thorough
of it that's
thing,
not hidden
a very
well with
thorough
me.
thing.
If this person took part in this on your watch,
Right.
why are you not responsible for?
because
Because
again.
this person taught me this.
Oh no!
And because
again,
of that, this is
look,
what this
look,
person
look,
taught
look,
me this.
look,
And
look,
because
Chef
of
Chad.
Oh,
the,
he
what
put some
was
shit.
delivered,
Look, Chef
and
Chad.
it's like, oh shit.
Look,
Oh
Chef Chad.
shit.
Reverse.
My bad.
Look,
Yeah,
180.
that's a lot.
100 million.
No.
That's not going to happen.
100 million worth.
As first reported by ABC News, officials said the
Everything just
scheme
going to
involved peddling more than 100 million worth of bogus nursing diplomas and transcripts over the course of several years. Fake credentials that were sold to help thousands of people take shortcuts towards becoming licensed
Yup.
practicing nurses.
Yo, I be watching her shit, and I be like, damn, like no lie, be taking try
I
try
follow. You know
to
what I'm
understand,
saying?
like as in how to personify, and it's on point.
If this was,
I'm just saying. 'Cause
If
I was
this
reading it, I
was-
like,
If you speak with confidence, then it comes out with.
shut y'all pussy ass up. If this
no,
was,
disrespect the
I'm trying to
game.
teach
That's all it
niggas how to
is.
make
Disrespect
money,
the
nigga.
game, right?
If
That's
you
all it
speak
is.
with confidence,
Disrespect the
then
game.
it
That's all
is what it
I was
is,
just like,
nigga.
oh,
Fuck the pussy shit, nigga.
right.
Kiss my ass,
That's it,
bro.
right.
I love
There's
being
no
a-
kissing ass. It's just
being
respecting
a
what
flame.
you see. That's all it is.
it's my favorite thing to do. I love
Me
it.
too.
I love being a flame. But no, y'all down no. Listen,
Jinx.
Oh my God!
I hate you with the knot.
Me!
none of this counts. You call Jinx, he not. That shit don't count. Y'all can
Great.
both
Thank you.
suck my dick.
I like that.
And I was
it.
just about to big you niggas up.
I
Right.
But I want to
I'll
make
give
sure
you-
y'all
I'll
know
give you
y'all.
that
I
one.
jinxed her.
I'll give you that
Oh.
one. I
And
just
I
just
too
wanna-
Oh, I thought
sucked
you
dick.
jinxed me. I was finna say like.
Me and
what?
her
You were
did.
wrong. I was singing a song.
We said the block is hot.
I started singing
And we
songs
said
first.
the ha ha at the same time.
I was singing
Not only
first.
did we
You
recite the
joined in
lyrics,
on me.
but we did the ad libs.
You joined in on me. That was so unfair. You tried to trick me. And this is my conclusion on why men are not good people.
It's your
Wow!
hey. In
Damn!
her
it
defense,
is-
this is your second time being here. You've experienced
Let's do this
this,
half.
and you've watched
Just
the
do this half.
episode.
He said this is
No,
his
she got-
defense.
no,
This
she
is
got-
his-
she
this
got
is
real
my
s-
second time.
Listen, she got real small hands. Just do the half. Just do the half. She got real. Yeah, she got real small.
Stop telling me, telling people
Just do
that
the
I'm
half.
little.
No, we just gonna have her do the half. You feel me? Cause Brandon can't drive. Like no.
Damn.
I mean, you can't. It wasn't no insult. That was the truth.
I don't know you, and I.
Right.
No. Like no.
No, she ain't never did that before.
No, she's
Like, she ain't
never
did that before.
drove.
It's not a thing.
Like she don't have a license.
When you said that, I leaned
Like, she
back
ain't
like
never-
Fat Joe, and I was
Like,
like,
she
Like she
can't
ain't
drive
never
that much.
got in the driver's seat.
It has to be her. So I can't let her.
How
get too-
old?
You know what I mean?
I don't want to ask.
She too old to not know how to fucking drive in Texas.
Never driven. Never been in the driver's seat. Right. Crazy.
I don't know how to feel.
It's not because I'm broke. Shit.
I don't feel that way.
Being broke is not related to driving.
No.
So,
That's
no,
not,
yeah,
I will
so-
never
definitely
give
not.
So I
anybody
just let
the
her.
broke feeling.
I just let her do the
Right.
half. You know what I mean? But
That's not even a
like we
concept
could
of
really,
thought, but
because this one right here, this ain't no.
it's like
It's a
where did you
topic.
come
We
from
just wanted to
where
let
you
y'all know.
Decided,
The government is
okay,
full of
so
shit.
During that time,
Maybe I
with
shouldn't
trolley
say that.
and
It's
then
around
No.
stuff
black
like
people.
that.
Let's put it out there.
I always had a driver, so I never needed to learn how to drive.
Damn, you didn't even have to move your teeth for that shit.
Oh,
It's official.
so we talking? What?
I
Hold
literally
on,
didn't have to
rewind.
move.
Rewind.
Hey, drunk niggas, focus.
No,
Yo,
I'm not
hold
drunk.
on.
I feel like I'm on punishment. I ain't even got my fucking phone.
I'm observing.
So,
If your lips and your
so
when you have
let
to
me
move,
understand this.
bro,
real
like-
What you talking about?
Okay. So, what about you never thought to get behind the wheel in any way? Of
Nobody
just,
made that a priority.
Hey.
No, that's some shit where
No,
you
hold on.
After.
I ain't talking about outside. I'm
Check,
talking
check.
about
Rick.
personal. Hold on.
Step chat.
bro.
How?
Step chat. Step chat.
How?
Step chat.
What?
Hey, you want to join me on the podcast?
Yeah. We trying to answer. We trying to learn.
After hours.
Hey.
Step
After
chat.
hours.
After hours.
Okay.
We got that. We got it.
I'm
all
gonna trust him.
You right.
I'm gonna trust him.
And you know I'm gonna do you
Yeah.
right.
Circle back around.
Because
You know I'm gonna do you right.
If you don't ever have to,
You know I'm gonna do you right.
I'm. Hey.
God.
I'm.
We gonna wrap this.
I've
What I'm saying.
learned.
We finna.
I'm here to learn as much as possible.
Shut.
this is the basics.
Hey! You always gotta learn.
Y'all sounding real
Never-
judgmental.
Right.
I'm not.
No,
If you don't never have to touch a wheel,
Dubs.
No, I'm trying to
Dubs.
understand the
Dubs.
concept and thought behind of
Shut chat.
why that would feel that way or any
Chad,
type of way
you
of
done worked
trying.
It was
hard.
never a priority for her.
Chad.
Nobody ever
Chad.
made that a priority.
Chad.
So, but you never
Chad.
question, be like,
nigga.
you know what?
What I'm trying to
What
tell
does
you,
that feel like?
nigga.
You see how
You know
I
what I'm
feel
saying?
now? When I'm trying to corral
Chad.
you.
way it is.
nigga. When you don't have to touch
Shut chat.
a
Dubs.
But that's what I'm saying.
Dubs. Shut chat. Dubs.
I'm not.
Chef
familiar,
Chad,
so I
Dubz.
try to learn.
Chef Chad Dubs. Thank you. We don't gotta spend too much on this topic right
thank you,
here.
Molly.
We don't gotta spend.
I'm
Yo,
just saying,
we don't
if
gotta
you're not
spend.
familiar, how do you learn if you don't ask questions?
I slapped that for off.
Right? It's just that simple.
Observation is a learning
Until
skill.
you do right by me, everything you think about it gonna crumble.
So if
Don't-
I
Chef Chad.
personified or saw something in my
Stop
whatever
talking.
experience of life, right, and then talk to
Chef
somebody and
Chad.
be like, hey,
Chef fucking Chad.
hey,
You gonna make me raise my voice? I was trying not to. Goddamn.
fine.
Hey.
Hey, no, nigga. Shut the fuck up. I'm trying to wrap up. Pour you a fucking shot. So you can do the after hours, niggas. Goddamn.
My ear.
Y'all don't like me till I'm yelling.
My ear.
Can you pour you a shot, please, so we can do the after hours and then we gonna get into this? It's fucking 180 on the fucking clock. God damn, man.
Oh my goodness,
Thank you, niggas. Damn.
nigga, I've been pulled up.
We didn't. I know. We
I've
don't
been
gotta
ready.
spend.
I've
We
been ready.
ain't have to spend too much on this because
No,
this just
but
some
you
real
started
wild.
talking and everybody started talking.
We gonna tell you. I
and
know, and
started-
we finna do
it
that.
started jiving.
Chef Chad, you niggas playing with me, man.
We are.
I know, bro, and I don't like it, bro. I don't like it, bro. You know I don't like it, bro. Quit playing with me,
Hey,
man.
Chad, we might have to get in a space or something so we can.
Oh, I'm just saying. Hey, yo.
Quit playing with me, man.
Send your request. I got you. We'll be in there.
No, because the last request that he sent for us to get in a space,
That was okay, though.
that hoe started
No,
like
nigga.
2 hours before
Nigga,
this shit was.
I was in that. I was like, what the fuck just happened? You said something. Okay.
That hoe
Nigga, for
started
30 minutes, I was just.
Nigga, that hoe started at 5.
I was like, did it happen? Oh, I guess, okay, I'm going to take this nap real quick. And that's how it happened. Because that's what the message I got. That's in the group text, right? That was proof right there in documentation.
I set the
You know,
reminder.
man.
I sent a text.
Yeah, right. I'll definitely set a reminder.
Oh, no, nigga. Hell, bro. Oh.
A mint? You popped a mint?
That's how we doing it. All right, bet.
Going to his happy place.
That's how we doing it. Oh, I know.
Oh.
I've been requesting for months.
No, I'm finna hit you. I'm finna hit that for you.
I told you.
No. Because the other person didn't come through. They only had Molly.
Been a while.
No, they only had the
Hey.
No. He said.
But after,
He said.
let's finish up and get this shot going. Shot?
Yep.
Because that's what we said. Let's stay on track, right? Let's stay on track.
Right. Let me sum up. No, let me sum up. Let me do that. Let me think.
Oh, yeah.
Listen. These crackers gonna play with you. Don't play with them. Keep your eyes on the prize. Don't let these motherfuckers downgrade the black shit. Everything is everything. And we always good. And everything is Gucci Mane and Keisha KO. You understand?
Chad, don't do it.
This has been the Poor Podcast.
Let him
Episode.
get this shit on.
I'm sidelined.
This has been the Poor Podcast. Episode 92. I've been Rick Cole.
It's your boy Dubz 817. I'm surprised you didn't go off with the normal.
Trying to be, I guess. It's the motherfucking Chef Chad, the one and only. You don't know a nigga better, I promise you. I got Paradise Paris in the motherfucking house with me. You dig a ding. What we want y'all to do, make sure you follow all the pages. Like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell, and as always, make sure you
Ho up, biatch.
Sorry, glitching? You okay?
Shot me, man. Shot me, man. For shacking out.
Don't ask me for that.
The After Hours Show.
It's about.
Okay, Brady, can you put my phone on the charger? Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Shut your mouth.